Alright, just giving it a second to start up. Hey everybody! Yeah, where we last left off, we were about to fight the boss of this chapter. No points for guessing it's Hooktail. I'll say we were warned. Okay. I got another pop-up. I imagine that the pop-ups are gonna continue exactly where they have been. But in previous streams, I don't know how to fix it. Anyways. So, as per the message, this badge, allows us to hit Hook, like, it's Hooktail's weakness. I'm not gonna do the fight with or without it, but yeah. We're gonna lead with Koops, even though it leads to a dead turn. Who dares approach me? Whoa. That didn't sound quite right. So you are friends of the strange goblin who came earlier? I didn't expect more to steal the treasure I protect. Such rashness. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention, just quick throw out there, deflate the tension. Reason I'm starting a little late, not going to be as long as I intended. I spilt my coffee that I was bringing to the stream setup just all over everything on my table, my little end table. That is right beside my chair. And the wall. And my desk. Everything smells like coffee now. But we're here. Got coffee in my tea. I didn't spill that though. It was foolish, I feared. You really think you can beat me? You're so small, and you don't appear tasty. I suppose you might make a good snack. Rubs of your feet smell like they could make a good sauce with some spices. How would that work? What we'll do is saute you to crispy goodness and gobble you down head first. Alright. Back time to the appetizers. Which one of you morsels should I taste first? Oh, Koops didn't say anything? That's so weird. I thought he would say something. That's the only reason I led with this dickhead. Anyways, now time for the pretty good boss theme. Yeah, that awful sound. Sounds like a cricket. How did you know? Stop at this instant. I got really bad food poisoning once when I eat a cricket. I hate them. Oh, find it, Hooky. Just hearing a cricket chirp makes me feel woozy. Oh wow, well I guess... Alright. I timed that horribly wrong. Alright. Hooktail, max HP 20, attack is 5, and defense is 1. So you notice that we took 3 damage. I want to mention this. If you do not use the badge, Hooktail is just straight up harder than the boss of the second chapter. Both for the reasons of we don't have as much resources. We don't have as many resources as we'll have then. And 2, it's just a lot. That's a lot of stats. I mean, the most you can do right now, I think, like, excluding some other garbage, without, like, doing some exploits and doing some other nonsense, you're gonna be doing, like, 3 damage a turn at most. Like, not 3. You'll be doing 4, because Mario attacks, Koops attacks. So you need to survive 5 turns getting hit by an attack power of 5. It's just rough. If you can super guard, obviously, it's a thing. But Hooktail does have an unsuper guardable attack, so you know, just fight it with the weakness is what I'm getting at. It'll sound much on you. It's much dragonish, a more dragonish attack, stinky fiery breath. It's tricky, especially when it's losing, and it'll try to fool you into being merciful. Oh yeah, it hates one more thing. Oh yeah, and one more thing. It hates things that start with Current and with Icket. It's really the song related to that somewhere in this castle. Did we find it? Yes. I'm gonna let Gumbo suffer a turn, because if we get this mushroom, it'll be no big deal. Let's not gag or tummy. Still very woozy. I don't know how to time this. Nope, still don't. Alright, let's... Damn, I'm sorry, that's rough. Well, I'm gonna move her to the back just in case, but we'll fix it. We'll fix her up. Yeah, with the weakness, this boss fight isn't much. She loses her point of defense, her attack goes down quite a bit. Ooh, that was supposed to be a poison shroom. How did I miss? Alright, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, now we're in a much better bit of health. I don't know why I jumped on the foot. That made that timing a little awkward. There we go. Gotcha. Yeah. Fight's not too bad, not too hard. Definitely gonna switch in Coops just for thematic reasons. Even though I think him being dizzy will probably fuck us. And we're... Oh, I was gonna say we're actually gonna miss an efficient kill by doing that, but no, it'll be fine. Well, unless he misses his attack. But honestly, if he misses his attack, it's no big deal. Okay, we're in such a dominating position, we can't possibly lose from this unless I just choose to do nothing. I'm just gonna do a normal guard. Yeah, see, the attack's gone down so much that it's doing 1 damage. I believe the way it works is that Hooktail's attack gets weaker and weaker. Also, I forgot to open up the chat. Sorry. Now chat's open. So I can see it. Yeah, the way Hooktail's weakness works is the more you proc the noise, the more, like, the weaker it gets. And you just, wait, hold up a moment. I give up, please. Won't be so bad anymore, I promise. In fact, I'm sorry for everything. Yeah. To prove it, I'll give you 1,000 coins. Keep your coins, fiend. What? You must be joking. You don't need any coins. How about the lovely, rare, extra special badge I have? I'll give you that. One of a kind. It's yours for a limited time only. Will you take it? Keep it, you can. Really? Well, I suppose I could apologize for letting you smell the bottoms of my feet. People would pay good money to do this. I'm being completely honest right now. Really. So, do you care to take a whiff of the rich yet delicate scent of my world-renowned feet? Maybe just no. Fight the demons. You aren't a very trusting fellow, are you? It's important to be able to trust someone you know. I guess I'd better. If you agree at any point, the only thing that happens is you take a free hit. It's not much of a big deal at all. It's just not right. Oh no, my strength has returned to me. Enough of this. Let's finish this guy off fast, Mario. Oh, he's scared now. But yeah, I suppose there's something I should show. Oh, why do I feel so faint every time I hear a cricket? Oh, hey, it showed it off for me. Thank you, Bucket. Yeah, hitting Hooktail in the mouth frees the toads. In fact, I'm gonna miss this action command just to do a little less damage. So we can free more toads. Just showed up and missed. Yeah, let's just go for the power bounce. Oh, okay, and I fucked it up horrifically. Alright. Wave to the crowd. Alright, there's no audience. That was never going to work. What am I doing? I suppose that's another thing that doesn't really come up too often. Hooktail eating the crowd isn't just a visual thing. It does mean that you don't gain any more star power for the rest of this fight. But, I mean, you have enough time to get at least one sweet treat in. If you need more than one sweet treat to beat Hooktail, I guess you're not using weakness. But oh, why? There's still so much what I want to do with my life. So many meals. Dead. Wow, we actually pulled it off, Mario. And all you have to do is find that crystal star thing you're looking for. Yep. Yeah, I'm out. I'm finally out. I don't know what else to do for Cooper, Dad. Oh, it can't be. Eh? Dad? I listen to this schmaltzy ass music, by the way. Dear God. Some of the cheesiest Tinder music in a game ever. Not to say it never plays in any moments where, like, it's effective, but this is a little extra. Hey son, you've gotten so big since I saw you last. Well, yeah, I guess I have. But who cares, Dad? I mean, golly, what happened to you? Where you been this whole time? Well, I came over here a while back to deal with Hooktail, and all was well and good. But just before my finishing blow, he played a trick on me and gobbled me down whole. I would be remiss to not mention this. In the remake, he explicitly mentions being stunned by the stank of feet. Which means that he either agreed to it, or just he got hit by a stump one time and he couldn't fucking recover. I've been hiding in my shell. 10 years since then, inside Hooktail's belly. That shit apparently acid-proof. Boy, was it nasty. I'm so glad to finally get out. Honestly, Dad, don't you know how worried about you we all were? For 10 long years, we all thought you'd, you know, your game was over. Oh, sorry, son, but I'm good! That's good, right? We're together now, right? Speaking of which, what are you doing here anyway? Oh, come on, Dad, I came here to defeat Hooktail's been wreaking havoc in town. And Mr. Mario here is looking for a gem called the Crystal Star. Crystal Star? This wouldn't be what you're talking about, would it? What's that? They found it down there in Hooktail's belly, huh? I kept it as a souvenir. Is this the thing you're looking for? Perfect, just perfect. You can have it. Oh! Come now, don't take no for an answer. You're Koops' friend. Please take it. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a successful sounding jingle. You got a Crystal Star! And you learned the special move Earth Tremor. End of chapter. Mario and friends finally got a Crystal Star on the castle. In Hooktail, Koops even reunited with his long-lost father, whom he thought was dead. Yet they were unable to learn anything about the whereabouts of the princess. Where could Princess Peach be? Yes, Mario's adventure has only just begun. Yeehaw! We did it, everybody. Alright. So, in the similar vein of the first game, we also have intermissions that we have to do. I honestly kind of forgot about that would be this part. Peach has been captured. Go fucking figure. I mean, we already knew this. I guess Mario didn't know this, but we kind of figured. A great exalted Grotus, we brought the Princess Peach you ordered, sir. Neuron activated. Well, my pet. I don't remember him calling her that. What a weirdo. Have you told me where the map is? Princess Peach, you will speak when spoken to. Sorry, Daddy. Sorry, Daddy. I don't know. I mean, he's the pet thing, and then you'll speak when spoken to. He's giving weirdo energy. I just said he's giving. God damn. I'm telling you, I don't know. No point trying to hide it, silly girl. We know you had it. We know this. Trust me, it's very much in your interest to be absolutely honest with us. We X-Nauts are not all rainbows and lollipops, I assure you. We're quite nasty. Okay, let's talk about an argument thing. Cross-Nauts versus X-Nauts. There are reasons to say it's one or the other. Pick your favorite. I kind of think both sound good. So, I don't know. I don't have a super strong horse in the race. I think I'll alternate it every time just to be slightly frustrating. And to cover my bases. Ready, sir, I have news. Report at once. The Crystal Star we thought maybe Hooktail had? Well, somebody nabbed it. What? What did you say? Someone else sucked the Crystal Stars, and he defeated that Hooktail creature, you say? Speak, soldier. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. There's more, too. See, according to the report, there's a mustache dude in a red hat and blue overalls who pulled the job. Mario. Excuse me, Mario. Oh, yeah, what she said. I see. You know this Mario, do you? Who matters not at all. I'll know all about him before long. That I promise. I grow bored of talking. Take Fritz's speech back to the holding room. Yes, sir. And men, take good care of Princess Peach. Understand? She is armed. You got it, sir. Well, Lord Crumb, this Mario character has the map. It's highly likely he'll find the crystal star we're hunting in Bugly Woods. You must turn there immediately and hasten the excavation. It must not fail. Is that? Oh yeah, sure. Roger, Grodus. And with that, pow! I'm gone. Wonder if sending Lord Crump there alone is wise. He's a bit out there. Frostnut, I summon you. In attack mode. You rang, dude? I mean, sir, you rang Sir Grodus, dude? Grodus? Sir Grodus, dude? Shut up. Go get the Shadow Sirens over here. The Shadow Sirens, sir, but they... I don't care how you plan to enter that sentence, fool. Go get them. Now. Gotcha. It freaked me out, dude.
The Honorable Grodus has need of us. Then we arrive without delay.
I'm doing two kind of voices.
Pray tell, did the princess tell you where the map is?
Steal your tongue, then. We would have already had it if you'd snatched her. But now, since you missed your chance, some poor fool named Mario has the map.
It wasn't my fault, truly. There were too many prying eyes there. Too many. Besides, a strange old man showed up at the moment of truth, and we had to retreat.
Apparently, they're just afraid Toadsworth no-diffs them. Fuck, man, I don't know. He might. Look at that fucking... Look at the pixels on Vivian's hat. I guess all of them kind of had it, but it's most notable on hers. I guess her name hasn't been mentioned. Vivian's the red one. It's your duty. Must I remind you, that map is vital to the X9 plan. I will have my men prepare all available information on this Mario. For now, hear me, Beldum. You Shadow Sirens must take care of this troublemaker.
Fear not, sire. I, Beldum, shall return with what you seek. Let's go, my lovelies. Marilyn, Vivelin. Vivelin.
What a cursed shit name. Anyways,
come. We've got a job to do.
Ugh. Horches. Yeah. Oh wait, I get what first that. We're just flipping through the cameras. Oh dear, here we go again. Can't believe I'm kidnapped again. Mario and Toadsworth must be worried sick. Again. But hang on a moment. Where in the world am I anyway? It's so unfamiliar. Wish I could at least let Mario and Toadsworth know that I've been caught. Alright. Doesn't seem to open. Well, nothing to do but to do it. Oh, we shower. No soap scum even. Wow, I wonder if it works. Clean. Don't quite know what song she's humming. This is me earlier. Just because I showered. Believe it or not. Oh, refreshing. I feel like a new princess. The hair tied up look is really cute. The back sprite looks weird, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, and it goes back down between scenes. They made a new sprite just for that. How's that? Oh, the doors open by themselves. Oh, it was cool. I would like to defend. Oh, actually, I'm gonna wait. Where it doesn't look like anyone's around. Let me free. keep making these doors open? How odd. She's awakening her abilities. Hello, Princess Peach. Huh? Who said that? Where are you? How amusing. I am right here, before your eyes. I am this laboratory's main computer. I am the Tech XX. Many call me Tech. You may. Also, there's another bit, if it was Crossnuts, that could make his name Tech Double Cross, which would be funny, considering what we're doing right now. Sir Grotus created me to be a perfect computer, one that is flawless in its reason. Grotus, wait, he's that awful dome-headed thing who interrogated me, right? Sir Grotus is not awful. He is a very great person. He is marvelous. Also, localization change. I believe in the original Japanese, his lens was red. I guess they changed it to make him friendlier? Or to avoid overt HAL 9000 comparisons? I don't know. I don't think so. But I doubt I'll change your mind, so I'm wondering, why did you leave me in here? I am unsure. An unusual program deviation occurred when I observed you earlier. My higher brain circuitry malfunctioned and nearly overheated at your image. Alright, I want to talk about this. I'm gonna defend Tech's reputation. Everyone says that, oh, he did it when he peeked on her in the shower. And I'm not gonna act like he didn't, but the camera could be positioned to where it's not looking in the shower, one. But two, he overheated from the moment he saw her. Tech's weird, but I don't think he's Freakbot. Also, an unidentified impulse sped through my processors. These events are new to me. There is more to this phenomenon as well. I ran diagnostic programs, and their solution was, I want to know more about you. I want to observe you. Such a compulsion has no precedence. Cause unknown. I, the perfect computer, must diagnose this unusual situation. I will not fail. That is why I led you here. Wait, did you just say you want to observe me? To know more about me? Could it be that you... No, impossible. It can't be. You're a computer. What has happened to me? My malfunction. You must tell me of it. Oh, I couldn't really, because it's just too weird. Please tell me, please. I am the... Okay, that had too much George, sorry. Please tell me. Please, I am the world's best computer. I am perfect. There should not be anything I do not understand. Please. Well, you know, maybe it's possible that, well, you're in love? Maybe? Love? What is love? I cannot compute this. Hey, you know what love is? Love, how to explain it? Love tells you when you want to be with a person forever. Makes you feel happy just to see that person happy, smiling, having fun. When you love someone, you do anything to help when he or she's in trouble. Happiness, fun, I have definitions for these words, but my programming is insufficient. There should be nothing I cannot comprehend. I am a perfect computer. Comprehend love? Love's not something you comprehend. It's like you feel it. Princess Peach, you teach me to feel this thing you call love. But you're a computer, why would you care about love? I am perfect. There must be nothing that I cannot comprehend. Nothing. That is why you must help me understand this thing called love. Please. If you have any wishes that I can grant you in exchange, I will grant them. But of course, I am unable to grant such a wish as letting you escape. Are you... What? Are you insane? You extras kidnap me like common Koopas. Koopas. And now you call me in here and ask me to teach you the meaning of love? I should spit on your screen. Please. You'll grant my wishes? Why should I believe you? I understand you are angry. That emotion I comprehend. You need not teach me now. But I must learn of this thing. I must. There is no alternative. Diagnosis simp. Yeah? The police. Yeah. Must be a perfect computer. That is why, if you would just consider teaching me, I will grant your wishes. Do you understand me, Princess Peach? Now tell me your wish. Are you sure? Well, okay, here goes. Can I contact someone? The sooner the better. On my list of things that I need to do before the next stream is I have a little stream deck. I forget when I got it. I think, like, I feel like I didn't buy it. I feel like I either won it or it came with something or someone got me it. But I could set it up with my voice mod so I could have filters on demand, so I could get like a robot-y voice for Brodus and Tech. I need to remember to do that. Yes, of course you may. Use my communicator to send wireless mail to anywhere you want. If you so wish, you can use it right now. It is no trouble. Keyboard in front of you. Enter the recipient, address, and message. You mean this keyboard? Alright, let me give this a shot. He's using, like, exclusively 5 keys. Hey, sorry, Tech, could you send it? The message has been sent. For the time being, you may return to your room. I will call you again when I want to ask you something. Okay then. Good night. Good night, Princess Peach. You know, he doesn't sleep. And, well, I mean, I guess you can. Like, computers can sleep, quote-unquote. Anyways, I was gonna point out, after defending his honor, he, like, 200% just records her sleeping. Maybe not nefariously, because that's his fucking job. He's supposed to monitor the facility, but still. But still. Meanwhile, in Bow Wow. Goo Patrols are such a tough design. I'm sad that they were never really, like, implemented mainline. The Peach is a live streamer? Kind of.
Bowser, the mighty Koopa King has arrived. Hold your applause, minions. But now that I'm here, Cammy, crusty old hag, why'd you summon me?
This implies that, like, I guess this is just, like, this isn't Bowser Castle, this is Fort Bowser. Great Lord Bowser, the, crusty egg Cammy Koopa will arrive momentarily. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but please wait at the rear of the room. Please, your ghastliness, I'll have to ask you to wait at the rear of the room. Greetings, your huffiness. The hag, Cammy Koopa, will be arriving at any moment. This is one interaction I never knew about.
Oh man, I'm attractive. Every time I look at this, I'm overwhelmed by its coolness. When I take over the world, I'm gonna stick these statues all over the place. Yeah.
So the other day, I saw Lord Bowser gazing lovingly at a photo of Princess Peach. You may want to put a cork in it, man. I'll tell you the look on his face when he was mooning over that thing. Lord Bowser!
Well, I'm dying to hear the rest of your hilarious story, Mr. Comedian. Do share.
I'm not funny, sir! He's not funny, sir. No, mooning at it, like, he was just looking at it real hard. No, he... I might have said mooned it by mistake.
Lord Bowser, Lord Bowser, I've been training day and night to help you conquer the world. Should the time come, I shall be ready. Order me as you please, your surliness. Super. In that case, I'll already do some sit-ups, Tubby.
Okay, no additional dialogue.
Boy, do I even have a less handsome side? Any way you look at it, it's perfect. The world is mine, these statues are gonna be mandatory in all households.
There was like one other thing. I remember seeing it, being like, oh, I never knew, because I didn't know you could analyze the statues as Bow Wow. There's this one.
Ooh, what a profile. Well, this thing could use a good dusting. Huh? Looks like this eye is a little loose. Incredible! The statue's eye is a jewel! I got the Bowser's jewel! Just kidding.
Who are you joking to? Wait, I never knew about that, and that gag gets extended later. Hail, Lord Bowser! Lord Bowser, please, if it's not too much trouble, head to the rear of the hall. Look at that nice Bowser texture on that painting.
Ah, Lord Bowser.
Why are there so many fucking villainous olds? I only got one villainous old voice.
I have just now returned. I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, my lord.
But you are Terry Cooper. Now out with it. Why have you called me here?
Please, your grumpiness, don't be so impatient with your poor servant. Ahem. It's my displeasure to report that Mario, that scum, spits on the floor, is off at a town called Rogueport.
My Mario's babysitter? I don't care what he's doing. You gonna call me every time that guy blows his nose or what? Sheesh.
I mean, I know this Bowser, like, Bowser's canonically a kind of a dummy, a little bit of an idiot, but honestly, the news of Mario is in a foreign land should just be like, it's free real estate. No one's going to protect Peach.
Yes, well, you see, my lord, apparently Mario is hunting for an amazing treasure.
Treasure?
Yes, Mario has gone in search of a star-shaped jewel. Gone in search of star-shaped jewels known as the crystal stars. I'm researching just what they are, but there's no question of their high value.
Crystal stars, you say? I gotta look. Sorry. Gotta look at a thing. I'm very professional. Crystal stars, you say? They sound like good world-conquering tools. I want them. Yes, very good. Continue researching this for me, you brainy hag, you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Leave it to me. By the way, Lord Bowser, do you like fried eggs?
Yeah. I believe Bowser likes most food, probably.
Do I? I love fried eggs, love them. But what a weird question, why do you ask?
Well, during my Mario recon, I stopped in a... Oh, and she's laughing. I stopped at a lovely place called Petal Meadows. I was planning on taking everyone there for a picnic, having some eggs and toast. Of course, I wouldn't think of asking out invites without asking you first, Lord Bowser.
Airhead! A picnic, you moron! There's no time for fun. See, this is why my evil plans always just derail, because you clowns always goof off.
What he said.
Oh dear, Lord Bowser, please calm down. Remember your blood pressure. Huh? What's that? What? Is this true? Lord Bowser, terrible news. Some bold fool abducted Princess Peach in Rogueport.
Let her picnic? No, we're on the clock.
What?
Tell me your lie, Cammy. How? When? Where? Who'd do such a thing besides me?
I'm afraid we don't have that information quite yet. The investigation's ongoing. One thing is most certainly confirmed, however. The princess has been kidnapped.
Under no circumstances is anyone allowed to kidnap her without my say-so. I will not stand for this. I'm going to Rogueport now. I've got to kidnap her back.
The Koopa Clown car. The Koopa Clown.
But wait your grunginess. Wait up.
So I didn't play the first game, so I was just like, again, as a child, you show me Cammy Koopa, and my little baby brain's like, yeah, of course, makes sense. I didn't need... Oh, and she also just kind of shows up in the first Paper Mario. It's just like, eh, fuck it. Honestly, don't know why she hasn't become mainline, because one thing that I've learned that's bothered the shit out of me is Kamek is a Western concept, because all Magic Koopas are called Kamek in Japan. So why the fuck isn't there a unique Kamek? Because there is a specific Magic Koopa that raised Bowser since he was a bab. But he has the same name as every other Magic Koopa. It was kind of just like how there's like a Toad, like a crucial Toad, but he doesn't have a name. He's just kind of the Toad. The progress was saved. Crucially, I'm pretty sure that the A-Toad is not Captain Toad.
Oops, my lad, are you telling me that you're going with that Mario?
Yeah, that's right, Dad. I'm gonna continue trying like Mario. And then, well, I'm gonna come back a strong Koopa like you, Dad.
Nicely said, young Koops. That's my boy. But always remember this, you are my son, Koops, and I am your father.
Koops, I see I'll be right here waiting for you to prove yourself. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, you missed that! His dad isn't dead. When we beat Hooktail, she vomited him out. He's been in there for 10 years. You also missed, so when you beat Hooktail, like the first time you knock her health, their health bar down, there's a whole segment of like, oh, I'll give you money, oh, I'll give you a badge, I'll let you smell my feet. And if you say yes, you just take damage, but a lot of people really locked onto that, like, please spare me, I'll let you sniff feet option. I don't know if this was, like, a thing that the remake made more traditional, or, like, more faithful to the original. But the remake does include the dialogue that, that Koops' dad was stunned by the smell of feet, which either implies that that trick worked on him, or just that he got stomped on by her stomp attack and the stank just disabled him. Yes, as if anything happens, you can always come home, Koops. This dialogue's so sweaty. What does that mean? Don't you ever forget that. Your village will always be your home. Thank you, everyone. Well, I'm off. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mario. You know, farewells. So where are we going? Get back to Roadport. Remember, Mario? The bearer of the magical map shall unfurl it before the 1,000-year door. When this is done, the stars shall guide the bearer of the crystal star with pure light. Trying not to get banned on Twitch. Understood. Okay, so I gather what sweaty means. I'm just like, when I think sweaty, I think try hard. Or my back on this fake leather chair. And it didn't stop there. Each crystal star shall point to the next. That's what the books say. Which means if we take the crystal star we found back to the 1,000-year door, that means the location in the next crystal star will appear on the magic map. Exactly, come on, let's go. Alright. Gotta feed cat, understood. Not gonna miss much, I don't think. You can just do a dialogue check on everybody before we leave. Huh? You beat Hooktail? That's amazing, incredible. So that means your adventure's finally over, huh? What? It's only just begun? Wow, really? Guess you better stock up on more items, I bet they'll come in handy. What a nice young Cooper. What do you mean Koops' father was living inside Hooktail's stomach? Wow, Kooply rules! Hooktail bit off more than I could chew this time. Wait, did you say you defeated Hooktail too? You really are cool, mister. Hey, wait a minute, could you be that super famous guy? The guy named Luigi? Hey, you look just like him. I'm right, aren't I? Honestly, I'm decently face blind. If it wasn't for Mario and Luigi's iconic fit, and like they looked, if everyone kind of looked like they did, I might mistake them. I don't know. Well, Murphy, I'm sure that you could get that crystal star. You best, dear Koops, will be waiting for you. Away it is you go, son. Just know that your old Koop is rooting for you. Love, fatherly love. Just sitting in this grass, this healing properties, I swear. Just takes me to a happy place. You know what I mean? You think so too, right? Boy, do I. Fair enough. Okay, he says fair enough to either. Rejoice! The fearful Hooktail's gone, and everyone is in good cheer once again. I truly hope that now people will begin to visit this village once more. No. General White. What? I am General. Okay, he still lost his things. Does life have a purpose? I must apologize, but I ask that you leave me alone. Beat Hooktail, wow, so did you find any treasure? None of your beeswax with heart. Bet we did. Okay. Say the Koopas who perished there cursed the place that they regret. Signing claims the treasure will lose all its strength. Yeah, nasty, huh? So, what do you think? You scared now or what? Just messing with you. Okay. And I was gonna see if he said anything else. Hey, I gotta say, all I do is play my Nintendo GameCube. That's just a matter, right? Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, saved up for a new game, the sequel to Paper Mario. I just got started, but it's a blast so far. A blast! Try it for yourself and see. Alright, gotta take that badge off. It is They chose to advertise Fire Emblem with this Toad, but now they're advertising a game that you already own, which feels odd. Another lovely day. The glorious sun shines down. My heart sings. some rumor monger told me you guys defeated Hooktail. It's just a joke, right? What? It's true? No way, I figured it was gonna crumple you over and throw you in its trash can. Where I belong. You know, I bet there's a whole world we know nothing about past Hooktail's castle. But wait, don't tell me. I want to see it for myself. You know, Spore, like you. It's one of those video game things where we just have to assume this village is, like, way bigger. But also, it's odd that, like, past Hooktail's castle, like, no one's... I mean, I guess Hooktail's been there for a while. Or potentially forever. Anyways, Mario 3 glazing. Nothing wrong, Mario? You're, shaking. Are you feeling alright? The new mailbox SP, isn't it? Oh, neat. You should get some mail. My dearest Mario, I send this letter in the hope that it safely reaches you. I am being held against my will in some strange place. Though I do not know where I am, I remain unharmed and in relative comfort. Those who have captured me seem to be after the note I sent to you earlier. They may be hoping to use it to find objects they call the Crystal Stars. I do not know what they are planning, but I have a feeling it is not anything positive. Mario, please collect these Crystal Stars before they do. You must! They're already aware that you have the map, so please be very careful. And please, don't worry about me. Bleach. Oh, you got mail from a princess. That's so cool. Well, so anyway, she's unhurt. That's good at least. Sorry, I need to put more of the in it. But I didn't like the sound of those kidnappers leaving for the Crystal Stars as well. No Goomba. Goombas are too far beneath me. They give, like, no experience at this point. Also forgot, one piece of dialogue of all things that I missed was, like, reading the hint on this pipe before we put the stone keys in it. It's not really notable, it just tells you the solution, but it speaks in, like, fake Old English. So it includes, like, the phrase, "maketh this a snap." Bit of a gag, bit of a silly, but it's not that important. But most of the dialogue I show off isn't all that interesting. But you know, I still want to look at it anyways. Oh, speaking of interesting. Can you pause the game back here? Oh, you can. The wrong one. Which direction? There we go. You don't really ever have a reason to pause the game back here, so I didn't even know if you could. The folks up top in my fortune-telling shop. I see your fortune. But stop. Wish to talk to me across the table. You must be. Thank you, really. Golly gee. That's the charmer Merly. She's bright and cheery, huh? If you have her charm you, you'll receive various bonuses in battle. You're super helpful, so next time you have a chance, be sure to have her charm you. I know she's the twin sister of Merlovely, the fortune teller. Okay. Hello, welcome. I'm Merly, underground, cute as can be, a fortune teller. That's me. Lucky for you, coming here. I tell fortunes, have no fear. Let my mystic power tell of days to come. More as well. Wait, let my mystic powers tell. The line wrapping makes it to where the tell while spells doesn't really work. Well, for luck sits upon my spells. What do you say, Mr. Guy? Want to give it a try? Yeah. It's good, that's great. Choose your path to meet your fate. Which path do you choose? Might as well just dump the money. That's fine by me. So ready for me? Okay, here we go. This just is a bunch of random bullshit, but it's worthwhile enough to do, and you might as well see the animation once. This power can make you smile in battle. You'll win with style. Even if nasty foes arrive, you'll be fine, since my fortune will thrive. Ugh, my chest. Okay, come soon. Come again, see you soon, see you then, goodbye. Oh, wait. Again, then. The goodbye is the only part that didn't rhyme. Understood. Yeah. The charm isn't really that, I don't know, tactically sound. It's not overly useful, but it does have a function. Let's see, is there any badge in particular taken with? Flower Saber's expensive and we don't really need it because our FP pretty low. I mean, we have enough to get quick change and pretty lucky, which are only the ones I kind of want to show off right now. We're not going to be able to equip quick change for a while, but again, just might as well. Alright, speaking of which, let's sort by type. I like having this all neat looking. I don't think we need Power Smash for now, so I'm gonna do that. And we don't have a good 1.1. I think we just do that. Not overly useful, but, you know, just to show off more badges as we go. I don't want to, like, kind of... I feel like a lot of people who see this game are gonna kind of see the same dominant strategies repeatedly. So, you know, switching it up, showing off some suboptimal stuff. You might as well, you know. I believe Pretty Lucky gives you a 10% chance of avoiding any given attack, which over the course of a game might save you a lot of damage, but it's not to be relied on overly. Let me check something. Oh, this is open now. First time in the Trouble Center. If you plan on using our service, I can explain you there first. Yeah. Trouble Center is where people come with troubles, that's why it's named that. If you want to see what kind of troubles people have, check that bulletin board. If you're a nice guy, you'll choose someone and try to help them out. If not, not. Help someone out and they'll probably give you a reward. Probably. Oh, they'll give you a reward. Not a bad deal. Remember, if you decide not to solve the trouble, you'll have to pay to cancel. And now we've got a bunch of shit to do. They call me Garf. I have lost my key and thus cannot get into my house. It should be somewhere in Rogueport. I just need someone to find it. I'll be waiting for you at the house at the very back of it. Yeah. So now we're gonna do a bunch of nonsense. Garf, part of the Bravo gang. Pretty sure he's related to Gus. He looks pretty gnarly. He's actually pretty cool. Don't judge folks on looks. Think of my trouble? Yeah, okay. Then please find my key. Be quick about it. Also, this is a unique race that they just kind of don't do anything with, called Craws. Someone else finds my key. They never call them Craw until you meet an enemy variation called a Dark Craw. That's something. Someone else finds my key, they'll be able to get in my house, so I'll stand guard. I think I dropped my key when I went to the bad shop, but I'm not sure. Yep. Errands. This might be an errand stream more than anything else, honestly, as we kind of clean up some side quests and do a bunch of little garbage. But, you know, every RPG will have its errands segment. Yeah, do all the bullshit. Huh. I didn't know you could lose her anymore. Got a house key to a house. Whoever lost it likely needs it back. Yep. And while we're up here, we can we can check the bad shop. They put Piercing Blow up for sale on discount. What else you got? Piercing Blow's still not going to be useful next chapter. In fact, I think... Yeah, again, it's just going to be so long until we meet something that has enough defense for it. Sleepy Stomp is actually kind of okay. I don't think I'm going to buy it, but it's not bad. I mean, it is luck chance, like a luck-based chance to function, but the ability to remove something from the battle for 2 FP is pretty solid if you don't have a good way to kill it immediately. That might... Oh. Gabella. There you go, saved her. Hey, oh, I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. I've got the fever. You got the fever. Look for mine goods. Want to buy something? This guy. He sells Mega Rush. Most of his goods are just consumable items, but he sells, I believe, 5 badges. Hammerman, Jumpman, the W emblem, Slow Go, and Double Pain. Double Pain's only good for challenge runs. Slow Go is garbage and has literally 0 purpose, whereas at least in the first game it kind of had a use. Hammerman is a super niche build, and Jumpman is fucked up good. Just kind of in a general theme of Jump being better. I might actually purchase Hammerman because Kubiku, the famously headstrong Koopa. I saw her crying. Traveling Toad. She misses her mans. Still terrifying meadows. If it sees you, pretend to be a cricket. Or something. Hey, valued customer, your contacts list. Alright, let's nab it. Team manager, Toad Bizarre, 13, this guys. I can never tell them apart. They're totally identical. I mean, at least not every Toad is totally identical, you know what I'm saying? Toad Bizarre is my pair of brothers. This one's 13. Must be able to get along really well to be able to run a shop together. Then again, him and Luigi are pretty tight too, right? You guys ever fight? I mean, other than that one time Mario stomped the shit out of his foot that people don't forget about. Just checking. An aid for poor vision. Does Mario really need this? Here you go, lady. Contact lens, oh sweet relief, thank you. Finally, the road is crisp and clear again. I can see. Oh, I'm so happy. Here from now on, people don't generally like having their stuff stomped on. Depends on what stuff. Wow, I can't talk. Depends on what stuff you're stomping. Anyways, I'm gonna do it. She has stuff. Oh, it's you again. Well, my name is Zesty. I may not look like a chef. Zesty would be a completely different character in this day and age. Anyways, may not look like a chef, but I'm really quite good. Figuring ingredients. Yeah. So this animation takes a while, but this is a kind of a. I'm not gonna be doing all the humming and shit. How long was that animation? Because we're gonna be seeing it a lot over the course of the game. Part of a so-called 100% run is doing this for a while. Because there are a bunch of unique recipes. Honestly, the whole recipe thing is, I keep waiting, go on, taking something, spicy soup. The thing is, so many of the things you make with her are just mediocre. Like that's the biggest beef with it. I don't know if Honey Syrup makes anything in this game. I know it does in the prequel. Yeah, if I have any beef with this mechanic, it's that there's a few items that are good, and most of them are just kind of nothing. I keep you waiting. Go on, take it some. Okay, fresh juice. Here's poison. Poison is a super, super rare status effect, so we're not likely to see much of it. I don't believe there's much else that we could have in our inventory right now. That just being kind of the way of things. Alright, we gotta go get that key back. Oh wait, we have a tea, and I believe a salad we can make, or something. I don't know. Also, I ignored Luigi. Who's this guy? Oh, you really need me to ask me that? Give me a break. That's your brother, Luigi. I wonder why he's here. Sure, I'll tell you. Hey, big bro, fancy meeting you here. What a coinky dink. Luigi is the type of motherfucker to say coinky dink. Hey, me? Well, bro, I'm on an adventure. I have to rescue Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. It's a bad scene, alright. She's been kidnapped by the evil Chestnut King. Alright, joke that didn't translate. The Chestnut King is supposed to be, is the name of Goomboss from the first game. So he's talking about Goomboss. You gotta know, I met with some Waffle Kingdom cabinet members the other day. It was pretty crazy, bro. Wanna hear about what happened? It's a pretty long story. Yeah. Right, sounds good. Which part of my story do you wanna hear? Waffle Kingdom letter. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. My big brother, that's you, bro, got a letter from Princess Peach and took off. Left behind, as usual, I was cooking a snack at home when another letter arrived. Don't get so much mail, so I was thinking, huh? This is what the letter said. Sirs, my name is Crepe. I am a cabinet member, cabinet minister in the far-off Waffle Kingdom. Land has been attacked by the Chestnut King, who took out Princess Eclair. I ask and beg for your assistance. Waffle Kingdom needs your skills. I'm losing the plot on the Luigi voice. I only request your prompt response, sir. Sincerely, Crepe.
I don't remember it exactly, but I think it went something like that. With Mario, that's you bro, gone, it failed me to answer this plea. Hesitating only a teensy bit, I headed to the Waffle Kingdom to investigate. Oh no, first I wrote a note to myself about what I was cooking. Then I left. Once I reached the Waffle Kingdom, I met Minister Crate, who filled me in. Chestnut King had kidnapped Princess Eclair and vanished. Apparently, though, some oracle said a marvelous compass could locate her. This compass has been broken into 7 parts by an ancient curse, and those parts have been scattered across the land. Can you believe it, bro? Each part of the marvelous compass was said to point to the next. Since one of the parts was embedded in the tiara worn by the princess, I surmised that once I collected all the parts, I'd find her. The minister gave me the compass base spoken of in Waffler Fables. When it activated, the entire thing lit right up, indicating the deep south. It was pointing me toward the Rumblebump volcano on the Pudding continent. So yeah, here I am. I'm sailing out of Roadport for Rumblebump volcano. It's probably gonna be pretty dangerous, but I gotta rescue that princess. Baller, you wanna hear what I've been up to? Just find me, okay? I'll be around. Yeah, long have we awaited the Luigi game based on that adventure. Of course, we'd know how it ends, though, so, I mean, that part might not be there. But all the miscellaneous details they could fill in. Huge ROM hacking scene for this in the first game, so I'm waiting for the Luigi game. 20 kerns. Also, you can now go into this building. There's fuck all in here, but you can look at it. So, yeah. Next one. Magumba needs something delivered. Okay, can't be seen. Meet me behind Zesties. I'm quite a fan of this quest in particular, just because it's the ambiguousness of it appeals to me. You never know who'll be watching, so let's do things quick. Take this package to Goomfrey. We'll find out in front of Franklin's place. Has he just been saying this to everyone who walks by him? Find in front of Franklin's place. Try not to be seen. A box. Matter with you, hurry up and deliver it. You know the details, right? Goomfrey in front of Franklin's place. Try not to be seen. Yeah, so just don't question what's in the box. Don't look at it. Don't shake it. Just pure professionalism. Package. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna dispose of this in a way no one will ever find it. Tell Makumba I said so. Do me a favor. Forget all this. You hear me? Never happened. For your sake. We never spoke. Forget everything. When you give Makumba your message, he'll give you your compensation. This deal won't be done until you give my message to Makumba. I believe this is just kind of a tutorial for, like, yeah, sometimes the side quests will require you to, like, bounce back and forth after you do the task. Let's forget your conversation. You saved my neck. You get something good. Alright, so we made 40 coins thus far off of this. Not bad. Eh. Yeah, just a lot of fucking around. Next one. Price adjustment. Arthur, I want to open a shop, but I have setting my prices since I can't go into a competitor's shop. Fireflower, which is 10, Sleepy Sheep, which is 8, and Tasty Tonic, which is 3, I believe. Check the price for me? Yep, perfect, I'm ready. First how much Fireflower is 10. I see. Sleepy Sheep, 8. Okay, how much for Tasty Tonic? 3. Whoa, that's rough. There's some low prices. Can't believe they're selling that low. I'm gonna try to compete with them. I don't think I can profit. That's certainly helpful information. Here's your reward. Good luck. I think you might earn less money if you do it worse, because I remember lying to him as a kid, but eh. Hey, my name is Gunther. Please find the guy who pulled off credit card fraud on me. I'll be in Roadport Plaza. Yeah, I'll do it. Credit card fraud. What a thing that exists in Mushroom Kingdom. What's poppin'?
Okay, you don't know. Oh, you're the wrong one. Yep. Ends refill star points. Hit blocks, like life blocks only do HP and FP. That's the only reason ends have to exist. It's not that good of a reason. You get SP back so fast, especially with stun moves. You're handling my trouble, aren't you? Then listen up. Larson the Bandit pulls the credit card fraud on me and took my dough. I want to rough him up for it, but the guy is too wise. I can never catch him. I think he's somewhere here in Rogueport, so I want you to find him. By the way, bandits are those guys in blue outfits who wear masks. There are several in Rogueport, but this one will fess up once you grill him. Quite like bandits. Again, another Mario thing that just doesn't get that much play. They're in Yoshi's Island, they were in Paper Mario, and then they just kind of... You got a problem? What are you looking at? Unless you got business with me, scram. What? You want me to return the money I swindled? What are you, the fraud police? Sheesh, I let myself get caught. I gotta follow him all over. Bumfuck everywhere. I don't quite remember the order. Yeah, credit card fraud. In the Mushroom... I guess we're not in the Mushroom Kingdom, but in Mario World. I don't remember the order of places he goes, but I think he only goes 3 places. And if he don't, I'm gonna cry. Days. Cripes, the fraud police. You don't give up easy, do you? You can't make me pay. Mario, enter a battle with him. Kill him. Oh, he's here. We'll get to that later. And sometimes I think about other people's jokes, and I'm like, damn, but I can't use them. That's disrespectful. Cripes, the fraud police. Shoot, you're serious. Fine, I'm a man. Do with me as you will. Hey, looks like you got him. Nice, here's your reward. Number 20. So, since it looks like you're all out of dough, I'll take it out of your hide. No, please! He's gonna murder him. He's gonna beat him to death. Solve the trouble. Also, I believe every character's dialogue. You know, your jobs, you know, easy or great pay, or at least something easy. I don't do any heavy lifting. I gotta get paid cash. Stars starting to shine. Okay, I don't think any of them have really updated their thing. Looking for this guy who frauded me with a fake credit card the other day. Find the jerk, give him a smack for me. Yep, all's back to normal despite him actually getting him. They just continued chatting like nothing's happened. Pulling another card trick. I'm pulling another card trick today, making tons of loot. But somebody started telling me so I have to hide it for a while. I'll tell you when you saw me here, or I'll bop you. Hey, it's that guy again. Have you been powering up your party members? You don't, they're gonna have a rough time as you keep adventuring. Powering them up, you better go over there to Merlin's place. I have like 1 shine sprite. I have 3 shine sprites. I fucking lied to you. My vision's gone blurry. I don't remember picking that any up. Well. No, Merlin, Super Magician, I foresaw your arrival. I can aid you if you wish with 3 shine sprites and power up your partners. Of course, that means I can boost their attack power, but also they're in a move for free. Which partner would you like me to? This is big, kind of a big decision? I don't know. In the next area, I'll say that there aren't too many enemies that powering up Koops really helps you with. There's like a small exception. There is one enemy that Goombella gets a much easier knockout on, but that's kind of it. There's not... I don't know, there's not really too much, like, either one is justifiable, is what I'm getting at. I think, I don't know. Good Koops, I haven't done that in a while. Shazimi! Shazumi! You may go. Wow. Yep, so everyone, when they level up, gets a bit of HP and an attack power. Main thing is because Goombella's default attack hits twice per damage per turn, goes up to 4, whereas Koops's goes up to 3. But Koops gets a more useful utility attack, and Koops innately has the ability to hit multiple people, so it's kind of a toss-up. Again, the enemies in the next chapter don't really provide either one of them that much of a chance to shine with their upgrade. The math just shakes out to where there's not too much of a point in either one. Mouse Million, he wants me to hit him in public. Accepted my trouble, I smell it, thank you. I found a good lead to make it. Good lead on a way to make money, but I sort of forgot about it. I want to use shock treatment to try to remember it. Yes, indeed. Just keep hitting me in the head. Be careful if you hit me after I remember it, I'll forget again. Just can't remember. I just can't remember. Just can't remember. 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 I remembered. That's it, I remember now. I have to buy a sleepy sheep at the shop in Rogueport and sell it for a 2-coin profit in Petalburn. I'll let that tip be your reward. Don't spend all those profits. A new Sayo? Yeah. Yeah, they hang people here. Many a Goomba has died in the noose. What do you want to sell? I'm just checking something. Okay. So, spicy soup sells for less, shrimp fries and fresh juice sell for less. Yeah, in the news. And nothing else sells particularly well here. Good. But yeah, the tip of getting an infinite amount of 2 coins for selling Sleepy Sheep, there are better ways to do that. I think it's just introducing you to the concept, and then the players just fully expected to work their way through that one, just buying, like, checking prices and selling stuff. It was a bit easier in the first game because it followed a pretty good internal logic of if you sell cold things at hot places, it has higher value because that's harder for them to get. So just kind of rotate between the hot areas and the cold areas. Bada bing, bada boom, you become the richest man in the world. In this, I don't really know any other ones other than the Sleepy Sheep thing because money isn't really that big of a concern. I think only in the early game is money ever really like something you're going to pay much thought to. Like right now, I want 360 coins for a specific reason, so... But I'm not gonna fucking do that for it. What, you landlubber? Oh yeah, right, you took on my trouble. My wife brought my lunchbox to me, but it was empty when I opened it. I was so hungry, I could eat walrus whiskers. You gotta bring something to eat. How about let's say, what of anything? So long as it's food, I get to it. Bring me something to eat. Strum. That's right, not tasty. Yeah, this one is your reward. 11 coins. Remember him giving you less money? But whatever. We took an item that we picked up on the ground somewhere and turned it into 11 coins. How he eat without a mouth? I don't know. Goombella's tattle on him says to look at those muscles, and I'm like, he's a ball. Alright, it's time for my, so in the cute little Mario Goobers ranking, I think Shy Guys, #1. Shy Guys are the cutest little Mario Goobers, but Bob-Ombs, they're like my... Yeah, man, it's an orb. Yeah. Bob-Omb is like my second. Bob-Ombs and Boos. Pook, the Wandering Hide and Seek Champion, the highest star in Hectail Castle right now. I think you can do it. Go ahead and do it right. Shy Guys are your favorite? Yeah. They're pretty peak. Oh, you missed it, but the stream started a little late because as I sat down, I dropped my coffee mug and just splashed that shit all over, primarily on my end table. And it covered my Shy Guy mask in coffee. So, not that I ever have that much reason to wear my Shy Guy mask, but, you know, when I do, it's gonna smell like that for a while. Not my point of the mask is Dream still relevant? Probably not. It also soaked my dice bags, and those are gonna have to just, like, go through the wash, because that's bad. Much as any other Minecraft YouTuber, that's fair. I feel like the most popular Minecraft YouTubers are the people who do other shit, and then they just happen to play Minecraft, like, one time. I will say, after Chapter 3, the little tip that we received about selling stuff for profit gets easier to accomplish. But for right now, it's a pain in the dick. In general, fundamentally, most of the side quests boil down to, hey, dickhead, backtrack. And I say, no, Mr. Nintendo, I don't really, but you might get things, says Mr. Nintendo. Oh, you know what? There's something I need to show off with hoops. Just a little trick. Also shouldn't be doing stylish moves because they're kind of irrelevant when you have full start power. You know what? I'll just kind of avoid that. Okay, can you calm down? Post Malone was a Minecraft YouTuber? Damn. I found out my dad listens to Post Malone. That was weird because I was like, no, Dad, you're supposed to listen to dad rock and country. The fuck are you doing listening to Post Malone? If it ain't... Oof. If it ain't AC/DC or, oh, is it? If it's not AC/DC or, Garth Brooks, like, that's just not dad music to me. And then again, like, any kid who, like, is in my car is just fucking in. Okay, you know what? That's a weird way to put that. Let's not put it that way. If I have a child, their car ride's gonna suck because it's like, Dad, run the jewels into the entire Persona soundtrack again. I don't know, I have a problem where, like, whenever I listen to a music artist, I don't kind of just go and listen to their entire backlog. I normally just listen to, like, 2 songs I like, which means I don't have, like, a very impressive discography. Ah, so you found me. Curses. I felt sure that no one would ever find me here. I'm a master, you see. I love sneaking and hiding so much, I just never stop. It was a hobby. But this is how you escape a kidnapper. You ask for the aux cord. Yeah, probably. When I kept hiding, and soon I was known as the hide-and-seek Koopa. Kapook! I thought it was you. We used to be neighbors back when we were barely shell-high. Oops, is that you? Yes, Koops. The same Koops who always had to be it when we played hide-and-seek. But you never found me, not even once. I can't believe you finally did it. I remember back then that one day you hid and no one ever found you. Right, that was the very day that I decided to become the hide-and-seek Koopa. Since that day, I've hidden, snuck and hid my way through life. Yeah, that was a crazy day. But since you found me, this time I'll give you a reward. A special card. Polar card that lets you play plane mode. And this one I was traveling and hiding around the world. I don't need it. Well, I'm off. Time to find a new hiding place. I guess I've still got a lot to learn about hiding if you found me. It's nice seeing you again, though. See you later. Yep, so now we have to go back after all that bullshit. Luckily, this does cut out a significant portion of the travel time. Alright, you can't do it with Power Shell, but he is just strong enough to beat them now with that. So the thing I wanted to... I don't know if we're gonna get into another battle. The thing I wanted to mention to Koops is his action command for his basic attack. If you just tap and then immediately release left stick, it works. Like, you don't have to time anything. Not particularly noteworthy for anything, other than just saving time. Or if you're just really bad at the timing mechanic in a game made for 5-year-olds, you know. You know, I forgot to change my stream notification, so all eight of the followers got a notification that said that this was the debut stream. That's not true. I need to remember to change the notification to something stupid. But I'm not gonna... Ow! Oh yeah, I did add a background. I found this one. I was gonna do one big one I found of this, like, the map in sepia tone, but it didn't look great. Yep. Yeah, I, don't tell no one, but I stole it from the speedrunning page for this game. Yes, it is very subtle. Yeah, there are other ones that are more loud. There was one I saw from Fur Affinity that looked good, and if before anyone asked, it was because I Google image searched like Paper Mario wallpapers and Fur Affinity showed up. But if I use it from like an artist that is actually like has a username or whatever, I would feel inclined to credit them. And I'm gonna fall upon my sword before I give any furry credit. Okay, I'm actually gonna try and accomplish, like, 2 birds, 1 stone this side quest, because we did just find out that tip about the selling stuff, so I might as well use it. Yeah. Also, yeah, when I was trying to find a background, I was looking at streamer overlays, and like, man, so many of them are just loud. And then they just have a bunch of segments I'm not gonna use. Like, I'm not gonna tell all of you to go follow the Twitter I don't even have, really. I don't think I've used it for, like, anything. Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to think if there's a way to see the UI text. I was kind of debating getting the curse chest background, but there doesn't really exist a good image of it, like, expanded. Also, I forgot the second part of what I was gonna do. Saw it when you saved. Yeah, that's a good way to show it. Yeah, just to flex this, again, this background I stole from the speedrunning side of this game. Again, just from Google imaging, like, Paper Mario backgrounds. Bada bing, bada boom, there you go. It's that, but vertical and black. Alright, we're just gonna do this. This 100% isn't worth it. We're only making 20 coins off doing this. I guess technically... And static, yeah. And static, yeah, that's true too. I guess I could make it a gift, but that would be fucking distracting. Oh, you can't carry anymore? I'll see, we just got the 10-point reward. I think when we can carry more stuff, he'll give us that. So technically this thing about infinitely buying and selling stuff, if you do it for long enough... Oh, hey, want to see... Actually, you know what? Just for the culture. When I was trying to figure out how to get this background to work, one of my buddies had to help me, but one thing I messed around with was the mask setting. And let me... Filters, effects. The image mask blend. And I just, to see how it worked, I used the first image in my editing file, and it looks like this. Good lord. I just wanted to know how the function worked. So, yeah, is that a JoJo's reference? Yeah. It's the first image in my, oops, clicked off the window. It's the first image in my editing folder because it says angry. It's angry Josuke. I have other dumber folder files in there, but I like that one. I edited one video that no one's ever going to see. It's not on my channel, it's for something else, and I had to get a lot of fucking games. Honestly, my editing isn't good. I mean, main thing is just because, like, you ever thought of doing a little PNG tuber avatar? I have thought about it. I don't know even what I would, like, be, though, because, like, obviously the Rob in, Rob out thing, like, anyone can look at the icon right now. Eventually it will probably change. But everyone, like, it's obviously Robin from Fire Emblem themed, but, I don't know, I've been kind of thinking about moving away from that and then just doing, like 2 R's back to back. He did give us the mushroom. Maybe cool logo. Yeah, honestly, again, not gonna pretend like I'm super original here because 2 channels that I've watched for a while, Chugga Conroy and Dado Doya, both of them, like, one uses a CC, the other one uses, like, a big C and a little c, the other one uses 2 Ds next, like, kind of, not next to each other, but kind of diagonal. Got 5 of those now, right? Yeah. And I was thinking, it's like, my name is 2 of the same letter. What are the theming link towards without the Fire Emblem then? I have no idea. If I want to ape Chugga Conroy super hard, he does this thing that I think is super cute, where whenever he is let's playing a new game, he changes the letters to be, like, themed after whatever game he's playing. So, oops, let's save him. So, like, when it was Skyward Sword, it was red letters, and there was, like, clouds in the background and stuff. He's done a lot of that. And I think that's a really cool logo idea. But yeah, as far as, like, theming the stream, I gotta figure that out. Granted, won't be too important because I'm not at a point where, like, merchandising is a concern or anything.
Well, Murphy, you've got a good light request. Good. Truth be told, I've been touched lonely here with no one to talk to. Since you're here, why don't you relax with me for a bit, indulge in old Koopa? Ooh, to tell you the truth, I've got a few things to say about the kids these days. Their tempers are too short for their own good, for one. Makes me want to smack them.
It's cute, yeah. Fallen Artist is little chibies herself as characters in each game she streams. Yeah, that would also be another thing. Part of me was thinking, like, what if the back-to-back R's were, like, glasses? Just, like, big face-obscuring glasses, and then just have, like, a different drip for each game. But then again, I'd have to pay somebody to do that. And that'd probably be you. And I'm not making money off of this yet, so... I was shopping at the Toll Brothers Discount Super Shop the other day. I was trying to pay, and my coin purse was stuck closed, and the kid behind me said, "Hey, geezer, wanna pay so we can get out of here before the sun comes down?" I may be a geezer, but Sundown was clearly taking longer than I was, clearly. Whoever could you get to do art for you? Yeah. Seeing as Sundown reminds me of... I got someone else on the mission to draw that Chris art you wouldn't. And they still haven't gotten back to me on that. They said they'd do it, and then it's been like weeks. I guess that reminds me of the day the missus back before she saw it. I always had to have her home by sundown. Yes, sir. If I was an absolute maniac. Yep, I'd keep my eyes off the sun and off the face of my missus. On the sun and off the face of my missus. Gentlemanly, huh? Actually, it was sort of awkward. Kind of blinding in a painful sort of way. Just thinking about it makes me feel awkward. Isn't memory grand? That's not what I was talking about. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right, kids today. They may know nothing about patience, I tell you. I want to stand up and yell, hey, you punks, be more patient, right now. You know which, I think I proclaimed my love for the missus in a loud voice. Yep, she was leaving on a train, and I yelled it from the platform, like in a movie. What was I yelled to her? Something about a shill, maybe? Oh, wait, I think I've strayed from the main point again. Right, did I? Anyhow, me and the missus were madly in love. Head over shills, I tell ya. Oh, wait, my point was something about kids today, right? Whatever. Ah, my dear sweet missus, the way you combed my eyebrows, such tenderness. What was that? Oh, sorry, I got distracted there. Anyway, you get my point. I had to listen through all that. It wasn't too boring, though, I'd wager. I'm just happy to get a little FaceTime with the youth of today. Oops, we're gonna set out the tea, aren't I, an old nitty? My apologies. In fact, I haven't even added the hot water part. Awful sorry. Yeah, boy, if you cook a turtley leaf, you can make some amazing tea. Well, if you change your mind, you can come back and listen to me yap anytime. Yap mentioned. I don't know what it is about Paper Mario, and kind of just the other Mario RPGs. They fucking love rambly old men as a concept. Anyways, hee hee ha ha, laugh at the funny old man who goes on too long. His wife is dead. Fucking lizard. I also want to wish whoever made it to where this platform moves out of the way fast enough that if you just gun it and then jump, you miss it. Like, go fuck yourself, you asshole. There's no need for it to work that way. Cheap viewers on Street Boo, remove the spade, go fuck yourself. I get rid of that. I mean, honestly, it's not even worth getting rid of. Never mind. I'd have to like click hand over shells. And play shells have the same contextual significance of feet, so he's yelling about his wife about her hot toes. Yes, head over shells, which meant, but yeah, that. They also say that later on, Coop says shell-winged, which implies that shells have the same contextual meaning of hoodies, or like a hood. So I think that the way they Koopas use shells is the same way Smurfs use Smurf. Probably. I was going to joke about that during the discussion with Old Man, that he was like, oh, what did I yell at her at the platform? Nice ass, wife, lady, love of my life. Zam, and such, and such. Get 70 star points, yeah. Shells are just a racial shorthand? Maybe. I don't know how they work. Also, we gotta remember that those Koopas are gentrified, according to you. So maybe their slang isn't even, like, authentic Koopa culture anymore. I mean, one of the Koopas implied that, like, it was a big deal to get past Hooktail's castle. So they're, like, super fucking podunk, and... except for a really hard time to encourage sales, get 5s. Also, yeah, this quest is a big old bitch if you just did the last one, and then find yourself having to do this one. 5, here's your reward. Ultra Shroom. Withdraw. I'm just gonna withdraw the food items. Where's Jane? Culturally ambiguous turtles. Yeah. Wasn't as big of a hit as the Teenage Mutant kind, I think. They cook for you? Yeah. Alright. Teamy. That Ultra Shroom healing 50 HP, this is actually an absurdly early time to get that. I wouldn't recommend eating it. Koopa Tea. A 7 FP heal at this point, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's cheap. I mean, it literally costs nothing, I guess, other than time, which is our most valuable resource. So maybe I should just recommend spending coins instead. That was a weird diatribe. Koopa Tea is an okay restorative for this point in the game. Like I mentioned earlier, the biggest problem with cooking is that there's a lot of stuff to make that just doesn't really serve much functional purpose. Oh, okay. We can't just make the horsetail and something. Okay, we have to combine it with the thing later. Just do that. And Mario was missing 1 HP, so... Anything else? I'm gonna go ahead and cook the Ultra Shroom. Because what do you know? That also gets you a recipe. There are a lot of them, and again, some of them are just shit you would never think to make. Like, there's tips in the game for some of these things that kind of help you out. But yeah. Shroom steak is a much more practical thing. And go ahead and look at the recipes. Yeah, 30 HP and 10 FP is something that we could actually maybe want. Yeah, there's a lot of recipes, so gonna take a minute to do all that. Gonna sell 45 coin profit. Koopa Tea only sells for 3? Fuck, that's rough. I guess also if you wanted to waste a shit ton of time, you could buy, like if you really wanted to like work your way up this board with shop points, you could buy mushrooms, cook them, and then sell them, and your money would never go down. You could buy and sell them for the exact same amount. It's not as good as doing any of the tricks where you go somewhere to sell for a profit though. And that's all the quests done, so time to hit up the other side of Roadport. And do all that. I've got a lot of new people to tattle and talk to. Ah, how refreshing. This is my favorite place. It's the only peaceful area in all of Roadport. It's Gomez, the Goomba. He must always be really totally tired. He must be totally tired. He's always resting here. We can blame him though. We could all use some downtime, am I right? I almost fell down that grate. Man, that was close. I know where that thing leads to all too well. I don't want to go there. This neighborhood kid. He's like going out and exploring new places. But he does seem to have a gripe about his family. Wonder what that is. Ah, another day, another stupid losing lottery ticket. But I'm sure I'll win tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be here until tomorrow. This guy really likes, no, he totally loves the Happy Lucky Lottery. He wakes up each day with one thing in his mind, that day's winning number. A new day, a new chance. That's Lucky. He runs the Happy Lucky Lottery. He's a real stickler for the rules, so if he catches you cheating, well, just be careful, Mario. Come on, lottery rules, jackpot, all numbers match, second prize, 3 numbers match, third prize, 2 numbers match, fourth prize, 1 number matches. Today's winning number is 328. Dual winner. Da-da-dum-da-doo. Credit card fraud, gambling addiction. Yeah, that's the thing that, okay, real talk, that's actually a thing that I really like about Thousand Year Door, is that, like, it just, in a game for kids, yeah, it includes a lot of oddly real shit. That's interesting. It's very tonally neat. It's again, it's the one reason that I really appreciate this game and Super Paper Mario, because they include some weird stuff like that. As much as I love the first game for being incredibly comfortable and charming and cute, I don't know, they don't have any grit to them that make them, like, kind of interesting to, like, tilt your head at. Every day's a lucky day with Happy Lucky Lottery. With new numbers every day, the lottery's fun and exploding with excitement. I'd love to tell you more. Tell me more. That's the way. Happy Lucky Lottery is so special, you pick numbers. They might win every day. Just buy your numbers here, one at a time. Buy another if you change your mind. Then check back later on this board to see if your numbers come in. If your number matches the day's draw, you get a super happy lucky prize. The number is drawn each night at midnight. If you play and check the board every day, your number is sure to come in eventually. When I say midnight, I mean according to your Nintendo GameCube clock. First one doesn't reference feet enough. No. Also, my Nintendo GameCube that we're playing on. So go ahead, buy a number. Only 10 coins. Happy, here you go, here's your number. What was my number? It doesn't matter, but 4236. It's almost symmetrical if you're like a psychopath, because I'm trying, like, my monkey brain is trying to find like a pattern in those numbers, and the only thing I can think of is 4 is doubled in 2, and 6 is doubled in 3. So on both sides, it's symmetrical in that there's double the number, and then the number, another number, then double that number. But that's all I got. Anyways, sorry it was an unlucky day, no matches today, but every day begins with a new chance, so try again. Here's a consolation prize. Great. Next thing I want to talk about. So, the way this lottery works is fucking weird. It is rigged, but it's technically rigged in your favor. You are 2 is to 4 as 3 is to 6. Yeah, that's the way to put it. Anyways, it's rigged because there's only certain days you can win. Each prize is guaranteed within a certain window of days. And I'm losing the plot. Yeah, each prize is guaranteed with a certain windows of days. You don't know which of the days it'll be within that window. Technically, it is much faster than if you had to achieve it by random chance, but it takes so many days to get the jackpot. Like, anyone who's even semi-competent at video games is going to be done with it by that chance, by that point. So the only real way to get it is to just keep setting your GameCube clock forward. I have seen some people get mad at Lucky here for his flagrant cheating, but it only costs 10 to get a coin, well, to get a ticket. He gives you a mushroom if you win nothing. Mushrooms cost 5 coins. So in 2 days, it's the same as of just buying 2 mushrooms. If you cook those mushrooms every day past day 2, you're making a profit off doing this. So despite the lottery being rigged, it's perfectly fine. The only thing that you should never do, you should never, ever, ever, ever do, is if you go up to him, you say, I want a number. It is 100 coins for a different number. And not only does a different number, like, not help because the system's rigged, it actually resets the fucking clock. So it takes, like, nearly a year to get jackpot. And if you're, like, 4 months in, you buy a new number, wait nearly another year, you fucking clown. My dad's writing a novel, but it'll never sell. It's terrible. I think this kid lives here. He's afraid to go outside, so he spends all day in here. He's got some family issues, I think. It's not our place to stick our noses in. Kids this age tend to over-dramatize their problems anyways. Know what I mean? My wife spends all day in the parlor, so I never get anywhere on my novel. I need to go off to places I've never seen to get inspired to write, or something. That guy's a frustrated novelist. He's got great ideas, but he ruins them on paper. They really do try to get kids into lotto. Now, getting kids into lottery is actually pretty easy. There's a shit ton of Minecraft servers that do it. It's kind of fucked up. Kids long for the slots. I think he just psychs himself out. I mean, he's got the talent and all. But yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing with loot boxes, right? It wasn't, yeah, every gacha game. And then, like, oh man, I'll get into fucking battle passes versus loot boxes another day. Well, this town may be full of rogues and punks, but this part sure feels safe. Don Pianta does a good job of managing things. I feel totally safe shopping here. Toad from the west side, she's a big theater goer, and apparently she's also a raving fan of flurries. We don't know who the fuck that is yet, but, you know, we will. Don't know if we're gonna get to her in this part. We might. And another day, yeah, they have Toad with imposter syndrome. Oh, you're gonna love it when this game is everything. We're gonna paint a full picture. Also, let's talk about this Koopa. Yet another day dwindles away while I loaf in bed, doing nothing. Oh well, I am rich after all. The Koopa lives here. He must have been born lucky because he always succeeds. He has all the money he'll ever need, but I think he's still unfulfilled somehow. And again, that doesn't surprise me since he spends all day in bed. It just goes to show you can't buy happiness, and you should occasionally leave bed. Here's this Koopa suffering from ennui. He doesn't have a struggle in life, so he's very unsatisfied. Rich depressed turtle bed rotting. Yeah. The boss told me to look after this place. You do anything funny, I'll toss you out like that. That's Rocco of Piantas. He's the muscle that keeps the parlor running smoothly. He's near the Pianta Syndicate. I think he's still low man on the totem pole. Hey, how you doing? Me? Yeah, I'm on top of the world, baby. Yeah, I'm just fang Goomba-tastic. The Goomba really likes the parlor. He always seems to be in a good mood. I wouldn't mind winning like he does every now and again, like a stiff. I love checking my scores on this machine after playing games. I'm here all day. What? My husband is worried about me. Don't be silly, he doesn't mind. As long as he's writing, he doesn't notice what anyone else does. That's a parlor customer. I think she leaves her hubby home with the kids so she can play here all day long. Yeah, that's healthy. The Goomba is definitely high. He might be. Instead of coins, they use Pianta tokens here. You can get 1 Pianta for 3 coins from this changer right here, but you can't change Piantas back to coins, understand? This parlor customer. She's a squeak. It looks like. Good to see a girl in here. It's a good sign that this place is safe enough for regular folks to go to. Does she have a tattle for the Pianta changer? Oh yeah, I should do the west side. This Rogueport's west side. This is totally the friendlier face of Rogueport. Not it's, you know, a great place to raise a family, but it's good for Rogueport. Corner with the fountain is definitely the most restful spot in Rogueport. The area is controlled by Don Pianta. Absentee mother and toad child neglect. Yeah, so one child sits on the couch all day and is depressed about his family circumstance. The other one's just wandering around outside. The mother's gambling all day and the father's trying to write his... Is that a cage dancer? No, no, she's just a coin... She's the chip changer. Area is controlled by Don Pianta, head of the Pianta Syndicate. Yeah, the shop and parlor here are totally fronts for his business. She's the lady who gives out prizes and such. That's Lala, a boo cutie. She works... The teller. Yeah, the teller, that's what you say. Boo cutie. She works at the desk at the Pianta parlor. Her sister's Pika, the boo who works in the shop. I hear they both used to be models. Oh my, customers aren't allowed back here. What? You want to learn a little more about me? Well, I'm in charge of the parlor, silly. I know all there is to know about this place, so you have a question, just ask. You're hoping for more personal information? Fine, whatever. I'm 18, my favorite food is honey shrooms, the rest is a secret. If you get a high score on one of the minigames, maybe I'll tell you more. I guess we can go for that right now while we're here. What's the playing game? Oh good, she's 18! Yeah. In the Japanese version, they were wearing bunny ears instead of kitty ears, but due to likenesses, they changed that. Alright. Get a member's card, you can play a minigame. If you don't get the same difference nowadays, honestly. Yeah, I mean, functionally. I think they specifically just wanted to avoid a Playboy Bunny connection. If you don't have any of the cards from doing Trouble Center things, the only thing you can do is this. And I don't know if you can actually time it. E-Girl Boo. Yeah. Playing game, guess, to be honest. If you're really good at these, you can just spend 15 coins at the parlor and then never have to spend any money here ever again. Because these are actually, like, games of skill. I'm not particularly good at this one. Ears and bow tie combo. Yeah. Yeah, they're invoking an idea. She's also wearing, like, cufflinks. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So what I said about not being very good at that. Don't forget about Princess. Yeah, and cuffs. It's easier to see on her sister. I guess we'll go check on the next door. They weren't even trying to have the reference. Alright, and she also does this. I'll hold those 10 Piantas for you, Mario. Yeah. Let's go in here. Okay, now you can get a look at them. Peekaboo that works at West Side, good. She's so pretty. She's so pretty for a boo. What's that supposed to mean? I think her sister's Lala, the boo, works at the Pianta shop. Also, we got a new set of items here. They're all very expensive. It's... Only one that I think is super worthwhile is the Thunderbolt. Anyways, now I gotta, like, go on Gamble Quest, unfortunately, because there's additional dialogue for a boo. Hey, yo. Yeah, I don't know what Goombella meant by that. Oh, hey, you're Mario, like the one and only I know about you. You're asking for this each important work, but heroes need relaxation. Goombella racist? Maybe. I don't know how race relations in the Mario universe are. I don't know the optimal way to, like, do this for maximum distance. This is the only point where, like, being good at the plane has any purpose. And I'm just gonna land, like, here to not hit the 15. Yeah. See, we made a profit. We made less before. Okay, I really need to figure out, like, how do I go farther? Maybe, like, keeping speed is the secret? Doesn't seem like that's correct either. I'm just gonna, like, get past that 15. I'm barely making any money off this. There's one of these that is so absurdly easy and not that long to do that it's probably the best way. Big dips and pull up. Okay. Wee. Oh god. Well, it didn't make me go much farther, but I hit this. So this was more profitable, but I don't think it was, yeah, I think it's the distance that matters. I don't know. It's not that important. This is only... This is only for additional dialogue from an e-girl, boo. Okay, I think I was onto something there. I think the main thing is like to keep pulling up regularly, but not so much that you lose speed. Oh, I won. I figured it out. Okay, yeah. Okay, that'll do. As soon as I say the grapes are sour anyways, I win. Good. Oh my, customers aren't allowed back here. What, you got a high score on one of the minigames? Ugh, fine, whatever. Sister Pika works in the shop next door and we get along really well. We go shopping together whenever we get a day off. So much fun shopping. Pika likes jewelry and bags and things, but those don't interest me at all. I guess maybe I could use a little more flair in my outfits, though. Okay, that's enough. Maybe I'll tell you more if you get another high score. And we need more minigames to get more high scores. Oh, I kind of wish she told us what she was interested in. I also forgot to check prizes. Fuck it. I'm gonna get one. Give me the coins back real fast. And as long as you have more than 10, you can keep playing minigames, which means you can keep making profit. I did not mean to do that. I mean to trade in winnings. Yeah, so... And these are infinite use badges. I think more unlock later in the game, but... You can get power jump, which doesn't have too much of a purpose. Like, this badge is going to be straight up outclassed next chapter. And just functionally have no use. It's probably one of the weaker jump badges. Super Appeal's kind of gimmicky and pointless. Refund... I mean, you could build a strategy around primarily using items with refund, and FP and HP Plus are just ways to kind of like change your stats on the fly. The Cake Mix and the Super Shroom are decent deals, though. Can't do the Cake Mix for now, just knock another thing out the recipe. If you are interested in getting all the recipes, you're gonna need a lot of Cake Mix through the games. And, because, again, as long as you don't lose a lot of minigames, 30 coins to buy in for the minigames means that it's a pretty good deal to get Cake Mix from the parlor and turn it into really good plush prizes. What kind of casino is this? I think you're mistaking it for like a Chuck E. Cheese. I guess Dave and Buster's. Do Dave and Buster's have gambling? I've only went one time, and all I did was like fuck around on their bootleg DDR machine. I don't know much about barcades or whatever. Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is a kidsino. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good enough term for it. I don't trust that damn rat for anything. Oh wait, one last place to go, and soon plot progression, I promise. Soon. Blimp goes to Glitzville. Are you joining us? No. The Stewart? That's not a fish pun. Blip conductor. His job is to check Blimp passengers' tickets. I hear he loved the sea even as a child and wanted to become a sailor, but now he's sailing the skies instead. Charles Entertainment Cheese? Yes. I guess his dream sort of came true, huh? He's like an air sailor or something. A skyrit. Yeah, why do we call them sky pirates and not skyrits? Skyvateers, too, instead of privateers. Anyways, oh, you gotta love train platforms, man. I bet this play lost opportunity. There's as many dramatic encounters as there are stars in space. Thought of it all. I just love it. Girl's always here. She's fixated on romantic scenes in train stations. I see where she comes from. Train station platforms do have that romantic air. Train is bound for luxurious Boschley Heights. Nope. The supporter, the station manager here in Rockport, he checks train tickets. I hear he loves trains so much that he has like 1 billion train models at home. Maybe he's just using his adulthood to buy all the things he wanted as a kid. I know a lot of people who act that way. Like, it's not like to shame them or anything. It's just like, once they get money, it's just a neat novelty. I tell you, I like just standing here gazing at the train more than I would like riding it. Because if I were to ride, I wouldn't get to see how cool its main engine looks. Yeah, looking at it's better. If I could just afford a ticket, I might ride it once. It's Lackey, a train-loving Lakitu. All this guy does is sit here and watch trains. I'm sure he'd love to ride the XS Express, but he can't afford a ticket. It'd be cool if he saved up enough to ride just once in his life, you know. Must have seen that old man yelling about that Koopa's ass. Yeah. She probably would have been really young when he was a child. Not a child, but like a young man. Also kind of funny that the friendly Lakitus in this game are the ones that look kind of angry and have the clouds with the shades, but the enemy Lakitus you can fight, they're just cheesing. Just smiling ear to ear, having a gay old time. Carpies. This isn't as early as we could have gone here. We could have backtracked from Hooktails in Chapter 1 to do this. Also, I can now tattle here. Down below Rockport, folks say these are the ruins of a 1,000-year-old town. Even though these buildings are crumbling, some seem safer than those above us. People living here mostly can't show their faces above for one reason or another. I'm actually starting some successful businesses here, though. What a hardy bunch. Say, I've never seen your face around these parts. Who are you? I get it. You're a wanted man above ground, can't be seen in town. Huh? No? Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. Subterranean Goomba. I think he just moved down here recently. Even so, he sure seems to know a lot about these ruins. What's he do for a living? Missed opportunity is, you know, Gloombas are the Goombas that live underground. They should have made all underground underground dwelling Goombas blue. Granted, he did move here recently, so he hasn't started to do that. Soft Stomp. Execute superbly to make enemies soft. Getting soft is the normal response to being stepped on, and I think other people have ruined this concept. You can do research too? Excuse me, you're an adventurer. Really? Wow. First time I've ever heard anyone describe their occupation as adventurer. Squeak seems to be an I thought they were called Nomadi Mouses, not Squeaks. Maybe that was just a last game thing. Squeak seems to be an archaeologist and she's here to research the underground, but it sounds like she lost her partner down here. I feel like so bad for her. Hey, Eddie the Mask here, sports fan extraordinaire. Know about stylish moves? Just press A with perfect timing with an attack to pull off a stylish move. If you do it right, the crowd will go nuts, and some attacks have multiple ones. Each attack has different timings for stylish moves, but I'll share one with you. After you've jumped on an enemy, try pressing A at the height of your rebound. Sounds hard, well it ain't easy, that's why you gotta practice. There's a number of them that you're just expected to figure out yourself, but every chapter you can come there and it'll give you a new one. The man who lives underground, he seems to come by this shop often. He must like talking to Wonky and the shop owner, huh? Go figure. Oh, visitor, eh? Hey man, this dude knows everything. He'll give you some seriously good advice. Of course, you have to pay him for it. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I know stuff too, seriously. Like, when the wind blows, the cradle will fall. I just don't know why it falls, because no one tells me. Pink Bomb lives down here. That pink color's really cute, but I think this is a dude. He's got his own ambitions of being an info guy like Wonky, selling tips for cash. But his tips don't make even a tiny little bit of sense. Hello? Can you say stupid? It's a cola bar. Yeah, cola. Herb tea. Herb tea. Herb tea? Whatever. He's a middle-aged guy with a wild mustache. He may look like just another glass polisher, but he's an old-school cola bartender. He's hilarious, but I'm sure he's heard of super depressing stuff, too. Special refuge for all, where we cultivate information. Herb Tea's place. Sit back and enjoy yourself. And he's a laugh riot. I don't know if he ever says anything funny, actually. You could say that about this streamer. I don't remember Statler and Waldorf's voice, but I should have done that instead of the fucking Squidward ass. Got very expensive items, and then also bad items. These aren't particularly useful. He'll have a gender non-conforming bomb. Yeah, he just likes pink. Anyone remember that era where there was just like a bunch of like those real men wear pink shirts going around? I have a pink shirt, but I don't have one of those. But my pink shirt is from hit video game Catherine, so. It's a Spania. Spinio spikes on its head. Looks meaner too. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0, so sort of the same as a Spinio. Gotta watch out for the stock. Spikes on its head. Gotta be honest though, the way these things spin makes me want to yak. I wasn't even gonna bother trying to guard any of that. Pink was a dude's color before the women ticket. Almost like women take everything. Like the kids! Not that Toad Mom. Yeah, that Toad Mom gave the kids. And the dad is trying to be the next Stephen King. There's something there. We can get some useless item here. I'll try and use the slow shroom. Single father energy. Yeah. I don't know what. Actually, there's no point in hitting that stylish command. Coops finishes. You know what? Okay, I'm already enjoying my decision to upgrade Coops first. He's really really earning his keep today. I'm just gonna use an FP restoring item even though it's not that important. Fresh juice is probably the most useless one. Actually gonna immediately have to do it again anyways, so let's get that mushroom, get a gradual syrup. The gradual items, I can't even remember how long they last. I think technically they're efficient in terms of like cost to healing, but they're not time efficient. You have to waste turns to make them work. And who wants to do that? Didn't I tell everyone this is actually a speed run? No, it isn't. I don't know if this is going to get me, like, put on a list or something. Okay, you know what? That's a really weird thing to say before having a very banal opinion. I don't like speedrunning. I just never saw much the point in it, personally. Like, actually, I'll correct. I think that, like, playing a game to, like, do, like, for a personal best, don't start with that, bro. What do you mean? Do you like speedrunning? Oh, or just don't start with the, I don't know if this will get me put on a list. It will be clipped. You're the only one who's gonna clip anything. The other viewers don't care. Anyways, I understand, like, the purpose of wanting to play a game a little bit faster, get a little bit more efficient at it, but, I don't know, it's just, speedrunning doesn't seem that entertaining to watch. It's just fundamentally you're watching very repetitious actions. Like, every run, aside from RNG, is largely going to be kind of the same vibe as they're trying to do the same tricks, the same known things to, like, do the optimal speedrun. I don't know, it always just felt super repetitious, and that's as someone who isn't even doing the runs. And also, like, a lot of runs require so much focus, it's hard to be a entertaining person and not just a fucking gaming mecca while you're doing that. I'm having a moment. I could have sworn there was like a hidden block or something there. Exploit heavy speedruns are a bit boring. Yeah, exactly. I think watching someone who's not really a speedrunner is better, because there's like, they're probably just focusing on enjoying it, like playing a game they enjoy, just a little bit faster for the novelty. This way. Yeah, speedruns, I don't know, just never were for me. I love that stock-ass magic sound effect. This is Pin 100 Trials. First attack and bump attack badges won't work, so beware. I like the idea of no hit runs. That's fair. The challenge run that I really like are Iron Man's in, Intense, yeah. I like Iron Man's a lot. Those are for, like, strategy RPGs like Fire Emblem or XCOM. Granted, like, every time I try and do an Iron Man, I start really, like, being like, yeah, Iron Mans are so fucking tight, and then I lose a unit I've invested in heavily, and I'm like, man, I fucking hate Iron Man. My last playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within was an Iron Man. I did actually manage to do it, but it took 2 attempts because the first attempt I got hit by the super fucking scary melee, like, situation that can come up. And it just wiped my best people, and I'm like, this run's so fucking doomed, so I started a new one. Maybe I could have came back from the jaws of despair, but XCOM's higher. Yeah, Iron Man is you do permadeath and you never reset. So, like Fire Emblem, unless you're on Classic, is always... unless you're on Casual, is always an Iron Man. And it's just rules, like, whenever someone dies, you have to take it, no replaying the map to save them. Just... The main thing about Iron Man is that, like, the thing that I enjoy is that when you're a little suboptimal or a little unlucky, it kind of forces you... Yeah, like a Nuzlocke. Very much like a Nuzlocke. It forces you to use things you wouldn't do otherwise. The same thing with Nuzlocks. That's why I like watching more casual Nuzlocks, because there are a lot of people who have tried to, like, route fights and, like, solve the Nuzlocke. Oh, I should probably read that text. Hey, Mario, look there. The next crystal star showed up on the map, but I'm sorry, I don't have a clue where that is. I think maybe we should take Professor Frankie and let him look at it. Yeah, a lot of people just, like, try and solve Nuzlocks, and I do think, like, routing like that's kind of interesting, but I don't know. I like seeing people kind of go into it blindly, not knowing what moves they're gonna face and whatnot. You seen Jane Animation's video on her Nuzlocke? I have not. I've never actually watched Jade Animations, come to think of it. I see, crystal clear. It's good, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah, the main Nuzlocks I watched were, like, Panoots. To you? That's fair. Can you tell us where the next crystal star is or not? I also did a Nuzlocke, but, like, man, I had the same thing where, like, run smooth. A member of my team fucking died, and then I was like, I'm gonna have to train another one on wild battles, and I never summoned up the energy to do it. Spoggly Woods, second crystal star. Also, it was Soul Silver, and I hear from some of the people who are super into Nuzlocks that Gen 2 is just a bad fucking Gen to Nuzlocke anyways. And the Boggly Woods, second crystal star, is inside a great tree there. Tree in the Boggly Woods, huh? I'm doing voices wrong.
About those woods, I think some odd creatures live there. If memory serves, there's a pipe beneath town that leads to those woods.
Professor Frankly, you should probably know it's about Princess Peach. Mr. Mario got an email from her recently. Her Highness said that the guys who kidnapped her are also hunting crystal stars. Oh, and she said she doesn't even know where she's being held. Yeah.
Well, if Princess Peach's kidnappers are also looking for the crystal stars, what could they hope to achieve? Could the treasure be... too many unknowns. Fortunately, the only clues we can rely on are the crystal stars in that map.
I guess all we can do is head to Boggly Woods to find that next crystal star.
Yes, I recommend you do just that, and find it before Princess's captors do. But don't be hasty. If you're low on items or help, drop by the shop and inn first.
Keep researching to learn more about the crystal stars and the ancient treasure. Alright. Got a scrap of paper, info about red bones. Alright, yeah, so I mentioned this. Last fight I killed the red bones too quick, so we didn't actually get saddle log. So this will be like one of the only ones I actually read this for. Max HP 5, attack 3, defense 1. This ugly red dull bones is stronger than normal dull bones. Even if its HP drops to 0, it can come back to life. That's all. I'm sure Goombella said something about its red color being creepy or something. I can't remember. I don't know. Or if I checked back here. You come all the way here, you must think some serious, dangerous action. That's good. Danger's good. Believe me, I know. That's Pierre. He sure does seem to have a lot of free time, doesn't he? Word is he's been busting his tail to catch the eye of the crime boss, Ishnail. I guess it's Ishnail. Hey, what do you want, chump? You ain't got business here. Then beat it. Ishnail. Ishnail. Snailish. Leader of the thief band called the Robos. He really hates Don Pianta. I guess that's to be expected since they're better rivals and everything. He's got some issues about money, but he's okay otherwise. I know. Gus, he's part of that band of thieves who call themselves the Robos. Yeah, Ishmael. He looks like a total maniac, but he's actually a really nice guy. Don't judge books by covers. I don't think there's any Moby Dick to do with it. I think he's just named Ishnail to be Ishnail. You don't have much here, but you can make yourself at home if you want. I'm really glad that they made a character in Elden Ring who was just fucking Captain Ahab, and was the tightest shit in the world. Alright, we will be starting the next chapter. Because we did all the side questy stuff that I needed to get done. Yeah. I got a bit of time. I don't think I'll get through much of the next chapter, which, I don't know, I faced a lot of delays. I was slow to rise today. Not like Ben Franklin would have wanted. But it's fine, I'm probably just gonna... Hey, Mario, you see that thing? That was one of the things Professor Franklin mentioned. Yeah. I'm probably gonna gun it pretty hard on Tuesday anyways, because a lot of my friends are out of town, so I don't have too many people who want to hang out right now. Not out of, yeah. Yeah, like a main core of my friend group's out of town, so if no one really wants to do anything, I'll probably just be doing this most of Tuesday. Eat! Don't eat me! Huh? You didn't come to eat me. And you're not bullies? Guess again, nerd! Oh, leave me alone, you big meanies! D&D on Tuesdays. Oof. Mario, that was uncool. Don't say stuff like that. I thought you were nicer. Relax, relax, little guy. We're not bullies, I swear. For real? Ooh, boy, that's good. I thought for a second I might have an accident. Aren't you one of the creatures from Boggly Woods? Why are you down here? What? What do you know about me? No, you must be. You guys are working for those X-Nauts, aren't you? You chased me here. No, it's the end. X-Nauts? What the heck are those? Sounds like tissues to the extreme or something. Okay, now to go back on a bit. Dude almost shit himself? Yeah. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. So, X-Naut versus Cross-Nauts debate. It's run fiercely. How do you pronounce it? Tech being Tech double X makes more sense if he's Tech double Cross, because it's funny, because he's betraying his boss for pussy. This joke only makes sense if you read it as X-Nauts, because it sounds like X-Snot, like extreme. So what the heck are those? Sounds like tissues to the extreme or something. He would only mention extreme if it was pronounced X. Then there's an enemy that's explicitly called a Cross-Yux later. That's why I am opting to just personally switch between saying it as Cross-Knots and X-Knots every time I read it. Because I don't have a horse in the race. Both sound good to me. Look, we're not here to do anything to you, so relax. Tell us what's going on, okay? Well, okay, this gang of bad guys call themselves X-Knots, Cross-Knots, coming to where I live. They came inside our great tree and started tearing it apart and causing trouble, so I've come all the way here to looking for help. Bunch of bad guys in the great tree. Those are the same guys who kidnapped the princess. They want the crystal star. As you mentioned it, they did say something about some crystal star thingy, but we punies don't know anything about any crystals or stars. Say, could you guys help us out? Maybe chase them off? If you do, we'll give you, what was it, the crystal star? If you do, we'll have the puny elder give you that. I don't know what we're claiming. It's a little leggies. Yeah. So if it'll help us reclaim our tree, I'm sure the elder will agree. So what do you say? Let's not waste any more time. I'm begging you. Really? You aren't joking? You'll do it? I guess we should. It'd be very bad if we didn't do anything. Plus, do need to get those crystal stars before those X guys do. Cross guys. Whatever. He's so small. Yeah. Well, they're named Punies. Sure, this is great. I'm so happy. My name's Punio. Pleased to meet you. Please tell me where I live. Follow me. And off he goes. It's this way. I think there's gonna be some logistical errors here, Punio. Punio, who lives in the Great Tree of Bogley Woods. And hey, you must be one we saw earlier, right? Yeah, totally. Oh, she must have different things. He's adorable. Hang on, wait a second. Yeah, but he's gonna have the nerd emoji voice. I'm sure the puny elder said some button around here open the secret entrance. Aha! Yeah. And we just go over here and we pick this up. This badge is pretty good for the next chapter. I actually think it gets its the most value in this chapter. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. Alright, Goomba, let's tattle for a new room. Down below Rogueport. Never knew the room's connected like this. You see a similar entrance in another area, you should totally check it out. You can get to the woods with Puny's living by going through that pipe there. Okay, hurry, hurry. I know there's one thing that I want to make it to before I'm done. But man, it's gonna be... Oh, it might be tight. You done him dirty with the, actually. Yeah. The Great Boggly Tree. It's kind of a boring chapter name. And honestly, both chapter names have been. A Rogue's Welcome is the only one that I've liked. Boggly Woods. These are the Boggly Woods. They sure look boggling. Oh, I've got butterflies. Hey, we can get further and we should be able to see the Great Tree. The Elder and her friends are waiting for us there. Oh, and my little sister too. Come on, let's go. Alright, this area! I mean, it's just really pretty. I don't know. They really knocked it out of the park with the aesthetic on this land.
Oh, fuck! Whee! Time to get to work, lovelies. Vivian, you do understand what we've got to do, yes?
Mm-hmm. Find that Mario guy, and B, steal the map to the Crystal Stars, right? We can just do away with Mario and his friends, can't we? Or is that bad?
Oh, bad things happen all the time, Vivian, but you're right about our goals. My information is correct, Mario should be coming down the road quite soon. You must ambush him here and get that map. What's this now? Vivian, what's that you're fawning over there?
Oh, you mean this? I found it near that tree over there a while back. Isn't it a gorgeous necklace? It was so lovely, I just had to pick it up.
Vivian, for shame. Picking up someone's scraps. Disgusting. Greedy. But enough about that, Vivian, my dear pack rat. Bring out that sketch of that Mario guy that you got from Gorodis.
Excusing murder? Yeah. I actually like that bad things happen to people all the timeline. I didn't remember it. But I don't have that. You said it was way too important. Also, I want to mention, I feel like the dynamic between these characters would have been much stronger if Marilyn talked in anything other than Guz. Like, it's only useful for one joke. There's a whole thing about Marilyn bullying Vivian, but Marilyn doesn't say shit.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't have that thing. You were in charge of it. You wretched little worm, blaming for something you probably screwed up.
But I...
Huh?
Oh,
what is it, Marilyn, huh? What's that, a mustachioed fellow? There's no time for such nonsense, you great oaf. Save your games for later.
This is the only time the her not being able to talk is used for anything.
Oh, now, where was I? You, Vivian, don't tell me you lost our precious sketch.
But listen, look, it's not my fault. I never had the sketch.
Silence, you dits.
Are they a coven or mother and daughters? I think they're siblings. Yeah, they call each other sisters. So they might... I'm sure they're actually, you know what? That is a thought. Are they biological? Or are they just sisters as in the way a witch coven would be? Yeah. Huh.
Such impudence. How dare you talk back to me like some rebellious child? You to me that the only rationale your type understands is force. For your punishment, I'll take that necklace you just found. Yes, so sorry.
But Veldum, oh, you're horrid. I want to talk about, I'll do a brief thing. What am I to do? It's the youngest sister of the three. The oldest one really picks on her, huh? The picture they're talking about, but you think she really lost it? Oh, good. I guess that's the middle sister. She seems like the strong, silent type to me. Can't get a good read on this girl at all. Shady woman is certainly selfish and mean. I mean, one total meanie. See how cruel she is to her own sister? I wonder what went on between them.
What is it, Mr. Mustache? Leave us. Scram. Right now I have no business with you.
Alright, I'm gonna mention the Vivian fun fact, that is important to some people, and is a big part of the translation of this game that the remake got. So, it has been said to, I've heard from 2 different sources that in the original Japanese, Vivian was supposed to be, a trans woman. I've also heard from other people that in the original Japanese, Vivian was supposed to be like Otonoko, which would be like our equivalent would be a femboy. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't fucking speak Japanese, so one of yous could be fucking lying to me. The retranslation went with the trans woman interpretation. Yeah. And that's about it. That's kind of my extent on it. That's all I knows. I don't really care either way, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a slightly different interpretation. Hey, it's just a different interpretation for the character. I'm sure for people who feel represented by Vivian, it's way more important to them that it's one way or the other, but again, I'm just some fucking dude. That's a pale piranha. You know what about these guys? The famous piranha plants? The color is subspecies adapted to boggly woods. Ah, the wonders of nature. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, defense is 0. You want to jump on them, they'll totally chomp on you. Episode's gonna get rid of them, speed this plant to the Lord. Ow. I don't know if I had another thought after that. That's a cleft. A rock-headed jerk with spikes on his noggin. What a rocker. So according to the wiki, they are sisters. Okay. But where do they come from? There's no explanation on their parentage, and that's the thing that's weird to me. Because, like, Vivian is noticeably noticeably younger than Veldum. And she doesn't know things that you would presume that she should know, like, later in the plot. I don't know, it's the whole thing. Max HP 2, attack is 2, and defense is 2. That hard head is a major pain. Fire doesn't hurt it, but other types of items are pretty effective usually. Nothing seems to work on it, you can always just run. I will believe that they are sisters and that whoever squirted them out their gooch just had Vivian and Marilyn really late. I don't know. Quickly use a FP healing item. Alright, striking first is useless in this context, I don't do any damage. And I can show off our new move that I kind of forgot. This is Earth Tremor! It's busted as fuck! This thing can cure encounters for, like, most of the game. If you can play this little timing minigame, you are certifiably cracked. This hits the full screen for 6 damage. Good grief. Yeah, that 6 damage, like, there's no way to boost it, so it's not an optimal strategy later in the game when you gain access to a lot of busted shit. But for now... God, it large. Yeah. For now, it just solves random encounters in a way that not much else does. There's no way for me to do this efficiently. Well... just gonna use a heal. Alright, the reason I equipped damage dodge. Most things in this chapter do 2 damage, so if you don't even want to fucking bother with, super guarding, you can just normal guard, like, your way through everything. Alright. Oh, level up, so, yeah, we didn't need to play resource management anyways. I think more BP. BP is generally the best thing to get, so... We have an HP plus badge, we're about to find an FP plus badge. There is jack shit to use Soft Stomp on this chapter. But... I don't know. I'll keep it equipped because I think there's one thing I can do with it. But that's not even really worth it. I'm just gonna have to take it off later. I will tell myself to remember. Use it for what its one good use is. There, can you see it, that big tree? Wow! That's what I was telling you about. That's where the wee punies live. That's home. Yeah. Oh wait, right, sorry. It's not just us in that tree. Lots of jabbies and piters, too. Anyway, Mario, follow me. He is fucking massive in the background, because they just didn't change his size at all. So background Pionio is an absolute unit. And FP plus. Okay, so now that we have an HP and an FP plus, if I even really regret that badge level, I can just fix it. What's the matter? Oh, wait, what's the matter? Oh, well, take a look. This door wasn't here before. Someone just installed it, and I can't open it. I thought I could finally save everyone. I'm a fool. Hey, I don't think it's so hard. It does look sturdy, though. What do we do now? Got it! Long ago, the puny elder told me about a secret entrance somewhere around here. We can't get in through there. We can get in through there. I'm completely sure of it. Problem is, not finding it was going to be easy. I mean, it won't be labeled secret entrance. What should we do? It's not be a worry word, but how in the heck can we find somebody's secret entrance? Well, it's hidden by this invisible thingy. We need to find and remove that thingy. Boy, but removing a normal thingy sounds tough enough, let alone an invisible one. Oh, I got it, Flurry. Surely Madame Flurry's power can help us. Madame, I don't know. Flurry is a refined and dignified lady who lives in these woods. The elder says she's a wind spirit who can wield the powers of the air with ease. See where I'm going with this? She can use the wind power to blow the thingy away. Well, it won't hurt to try. Flurry lives in the deepest corner of the woods, so let's head back in the direction we came from. Say hello to the fucking worst part of this chapter. Chapter 2. Ugh. Chapter 2. I'll just save my thoughts for a day. Oh, these woods are the most wonderful in all the world. Yes, indeed. We're going Southern Belle. Building the house here was just the finest idea I ever did have. Oh my, yes. This place is so different from the bright flash bulbs of the world I'm used to. Such peace. This negative image of the real world soothes my body and soul. What's even better is that I, Madame Flurry, grow ever more lovely here. Plus, those squishy, adorable little punies that live in that tree are so nice to me. But I suppose if I stay here too long, I'll begin to crave the hustle and bustle before long. Southern Baptist, no. No, Southern Belle. Oh my, it's happening even as I speak. Already I feel the need for drama. Yeah, I was a Southern Baptist. Well, I guess I think I was just a Baptist in the South. Or that, I don't know if Southern Baptist is its own specific thing. That moment of exhilaration when the spotlight shines down on the stage, on me. Surely I was born to be an actress for the ages. It's settled then. I shall rise again, but before I make my stage comeback, I simply must whip my body and mind into shape. I'll just have to put on some makeup and make my beauty even more beautiful. Wait a moment. No, it's gone, I tell you, my... Mama. Oh, anyways, this chapter... Oh my god, more dialogue! Let's straight in this direction, we'll see Flurry's place in no time. Okay. The sheep is probably the most useless thing we got here. This chapter, the beginning is so pretty. I love this area's visual design. Like, just 10 out of 10. It's peak! Oh, hey, thanks for lining up. Dang, missed the super guard. I didn't do it right. I swear you can, like, flick the stick really fast and not have to even, like, bother with the actual action command, but I must have messed it up. I was gonna say, this chapter's so pretty, but the first part is just backtracking, and then the interior isn't nearly as pretty, the song is worse, and it is a weird one. P down, D up, P. Drops the damage your ally deals and receives by 1. This is super situational and probably bad. Just overall, tank strategies just aren't it. A lot of enemies just do more damage than you can reasonably stack defensive buffs. The best defense is not getting hit at all, either via super guards or just killing everything before it can hit you. Koopa's gonna give us a courage shell, but we're full on items, so it's not gonna do anything. Oh goody. Oh, at least he's staying on the ground. Dark Puff, the only dark variation of an enemy that's... Actually, no, there's another one that I think is weaker than its non-dark counterpart. It's a Dark Puff, it's basically a tiny mean thunderhead. Max HP is 3, attack is 2, and defense is 0. Sometimes it'll charge itself with electricity, don't touch it when it does, youch. You know what I mean, right? Psst, shocking. When it charges itself, it'll totally zap you with lightning. Beat it as fast as you can. Okay. Nippy. The Puffs are like the only enemy that I can imagine Power Jump would ever be useful for. Because they have too much... Oh, Earthquake's actually a good item. Just eat the soup, because it's not that good of a healing item. Anyways, Dark Puffs have too much HP to be felled by a normal stomp, and your only other option is to upgrade, Umbella to deal with them. But even then, you could always just power jump on, like, power bounce on them, which is only 1 more FP. It's much more BP inefficient, but whatever. Quake Hammer, slightly damage all ground and bound enemies, pierces defense, really good, solid thing. A pretty good answer to the clefs if they've got you down. Like here's an example. This enemy, he's flying. I can't hit him with anything but jumps. So if I had Power Jump equipped, I could have got him. But oh well, is he gonna use his item? Don't make this annoying. Oh hey, the badge I equipped finally activated. Okay, now. Just to hedge my bets, I'm gonna This fucking guy. I guess we get to see this attack because of the way this battle turned out. I'm pretty sure it pierces defense though. And this is what the curse does, random effects in battle. This is what it does 90% of the time. It gives you an effect that you don't need. Dizzy Dial's kind of shite, and we're gonna get one in the future anyways. Oh, let's see. Look, this is the distance we were talking about. That's Flurry's place. The outer part of Boggy Woods, the flowers are almost like a carpet. It isn't until you're rare to find a white leaf tree. What kind of tree is that? Into Fancy House. Excuse me. Oh, she's in here. But it's a totally nice house. Super coordination between the red walls and furniture. I'm so jealous. It's not even funny. I have like no sense of interior decoration. Madam Flurry, hello. Here, say something. Hey, no, you mustn't. Out of the question. You mustn't come in here. Madam Flurry, are you there? Is that you? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, wait a moment. Those darling, squishy little footsteps. Is that you, Punio? You recognize his feet, but not his voice? Oh, it's been an age since I saw you last. You poor dear. Is there something you need? Well, the thing is, we have a problem that only you can help us with, ma'am. The great tree's entry hole is blocked, but it's a stupid door we can't seem to open. My puny friends are inside, so I'm in a pickle, and Mario needs these crystal stars. It's a train wreck, really. If you can't find the secret entrance for us, we're done. Oh, is that all, dearie? You came all the way here just for that? My adorable little Punio, you know I would do anything in my power to help you. However, lamentably, I'm in a bit of a bind myself. I just cannot come out. Okay. Wow, what's the matter? The feet again! It's somewhat embarrassing, but I never go out without my favorite necklace. I just can't find the blessed thing. I suspect I dropped it on my daily constitutional. I'd be simply scandalized if anyone saw me without it, so I shan't be going out. You must have that necklace to highlight my beauty, and that's that. Well, I totally know how you feel. When I go out, I'm all about the accessories. Tie and hat. Hey, wait a second. You lost your necklace? I have deja vu big time. I swear someone just said they found a necklace. What's that? Do speak up. You, whoever just spoke. Do you have some clue as to my necklace's whereabouts? If you do, you must help me. Please be a dear. If I find it, bring it to me. If you could, then I'd be delighted to help my squishy little friend Punio. Heart. Don't worry, Madam Flurry. I'm sure Mario can find your necklace word is. He's super. You can do it, right, Mario? Should. Great. So sorry to trouble you so. Why so many feet references? Well, this is Jumpman. His dogs are barking. Seldom, I told you, blame me for losing the sketch, and you had it. Silence, you twit. Now's not the time to get hung up on stupid details. We must study the sketch. Wow, this... You know, I realize this is like one step away from my Frieza voice. This Mario guy looks so manly. Check out this bushy mustache. How handsome. You know something though, my lovely. I swear I've seen this gentleman before. Ah, he's Mr. Mustache. Oh. I can't believe this, Vivian. This is without a doubt all your fault. I'll be dealing out some strict punishment later, my dearie. Oh, yes, I promise you that. What? That's not fair. You're the one who had the... Silence, you squirrel brain. Don't you have an insolent attitude with me? It's not fair. About that necklace, I was thinking of returning it to you, but no more. Aww. And since you caused this problem, you have to figure out how to find this Mario chum. Oh, God. Alright. Oh, I gotta hustle. I'm running out of time. Oof. Damn them for changing my work schedule. It's made this ever so slightly inconvenient. I was debating buying the Hammerman badge from the one guy by saving up enough money, because there's technically a use case for it in this chapter. It's not amazing, but, I mean, it's a novel way to play the game. You can one-shot Piranha Plants with it and Power Smash combined.
Well, if it isn't isn't Mario? Shiny mustache, no. You can't be too bright if you came looking for us. You were laughing, you know why? Because we were waiting for you.
Oh, that's them. They're like the ones who had the... Wait a minute, what? You've been waiting for Mario? What's that supposed to mean, you weirdo?
I have no quarrel with you, but I simply can't allow you to hunt for the crystal stars, and so I'll be taking that little map of yours just as soon as I deal with you.
What's your deal? How do you know about the map and the crystal stars? Have you been talking to Princess Peach or... Wait, what am I saying? The real question is, who the heck are you freaks?
Those who seek names are often disappointed, but if you insist we tell you, we are...
The three? She speaks. She chooses to not talk. She can say that. Shadow Beauties. The three Shadow Beauties?
Vivian, you nincompoop, what are you babbling about? It's Shadow Sirens. I don't see three beauties, I see two, but then there's you, and you're plug ugly.
Alright, sis, I'm sorry. It's just you always call us lovelies, and...
It's just a figure of speech. Oh, you've got some fierce punishment coming your way.
Oh, gee whiz, I hate being punished.
That's for later, though. First, we have to deal with this Mario and his friends. Let's do it, my lovelies, or probably my lovely and ugly. Madeline, Vivian, the might of the three Shadow Sirens will be more than enough to win the day.
Okay, good. I like their battle theme, it's cute.
Most unlucky their sights are set on you. Well, unlucky for you, of course. Well, let's show them precisely what we can do.
Good. Yes, sis. This fight, I mean, if I didn't have to tattle everyone, it would probably be pretty fucking easy, but... Vivian, she's the youngest of the three Shadow Sirens. Max HP is 10, attack is 1, and defense is 0. She doesn't seem all that noteworthy. She is kinda cute, I guess. I mean, cuter than I am, I guess.
What am I thinking?
And we hit her really hard with our hammer. Ouch. Okay, they're not much at anything, really. It's Marilyn. I guess they thought like having multiple high HP enemies in a single fight was enough for this point in the game, but they are really pathetic. Marilyn, she's a Shadow Siren, Beldam's younger sister. Max HP is 12, attack is 2, and defense is 0. She charges up her attacks occasionally. It says here she's the toughest of the sisters, so it might be best to defeat her first, huh? And that she doesn't have any particular outstanding characteristics. If you come into this fight full HP, you could actually make the mistake of trying to hit all of them at the same time every turn. And I say mistake because they have stronger attacks when they're low HP, but they're not that strong. Even if you do nothing but use Power Shell and like Earth Tremor or Quake Hammer, you're gonna win before they beat you.
What are you doing, Vivian? You twit. I'll never forgive you if you lose.
Sorry, sis. Yeah, they have magic attacks that hit both people instead. Oh, yeah, we got lucky. That charged attack's gonna hurt a decent amount, but... eh. It's Beldam. She's the oldest sister of the Shadow Sirens. Max HP is 9, attack is 1, defense is 0, but her Blizzard attack is an attack of 2. She can make her partners big and make us tiny and attacks with weird magic. The thing about her is her sinister snicker. She sounds so totally evil. I mean, she's just the sort of person you want to avoid like a plague, you know? Yeah, in terms of target prioritization, you're probably better off just gunning for Beldam or Marilyn, because they're the stronger ones. Vivian doesn't do anything, really. I'm not gonna say Beldam is right, but I am going to say she is definitely not carrying her weight. Also, this attack looks weird on them because they're tethered to the ground. Sorry, sis. I guess I technically made life just worse on myself because this charged attack's now gonna be a spell. But, again, I got more HP to live it, and if Goombella goes down, oh no.
Hit him, Marilyn, now!
Good. Goombella might die. Yeah, I don't know the timing on the spell. But... yeah, I'm gonna use an item because I don't have an efficient kill here. Why are they so stretchy? Yeah. Good. Ouch, fucked it up. Yep, that fight's done. Again, this fight's so easy if you don't give a shit about tattling. And you don't even need a tattle for 100% completion. Any tattle that's permanently missable just shows up in Frankly's trash can. So as long as you tattle non-essential, like non-boss enemies, you'll be fine.
Maybe we were just a touch overconfident. Marilyn, Vivian, you lumps, we would have wondered if you two pulled your weight. Both of you prepare for a world-class punishment session when we get home.
Necklace. It's for his necklace. Let's take it to her. Alright, because Goombella's all checkered out. We're gonna switch to Coops. Again, damn. Fucking, there's so many of them on screen right now. And I'm missing the super guard timing. I'm getting fraud check. Oh, wait, you... Also, I misremembered the Piranha Plants as having 5 HP. So I'm actually totally wrong. You don't even need Hammerman to one-shot them with Power Smash. I can't think of a single use for Hammerman. And hammer builds are just worse than jump builds in Pat Mario. Fact of the matter is that every attack boost just affects jumps more. Because you get the boost on both jumps. And Hammer doesn't have as many good attacks. Hammer is hardcore carried by having access to Quake Hammer and another move that we don't have access to yet. If it wasn't for that, well, there wouldn't be much going on. Alright, get that. And after this next cutscene, we're gonna have to save, and I'm gonna run. Because I got work soon. I'm already gonna be slightly late, probably. But not late enough to where anyone would care. Oh, you delightful fellow, you found my necklace. I'm beside myself, truly. But you still mustn't see me. Please leave the necklace by the door and wait a moment. Yeah. Go stream. Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, so ravishing necklace. I'm a washing joy. So I'm playing this version because it means more to me. But I will say the remake made this music even more, like, horny. Like, they added fucking moans to it. And I think that's a fantastic creative decision. Oh my word, Mario, is it? Are you my little necklace hunter? Well, my, aren't you a fine specimen of a man? Yes, indeed. I simply must thank you for your graciousness. But how do I do it? Perhaps if I grabbed you and gave you a little sugar? Oh! Those bazongas! Yeah, she's got honkers. Real badonkers. Some hamagonga. Here I come, handsome. Time to give you a proper thank you. Pucker up. Mario does not know how to handle a woman like this. It's too much for him. Oh, Mario, you are just the cutest little thing I've ever laid eyes on. Mario did not consent. Yes, you are, and that's that. So tell me, are you truly looking for the crystal stars? The very same crystal stars spoken of by all the lowlifes in Rogueport? A danger-filled search for beautiful jewels. How absolutely marvelous. Here I was thinking how frightfully bored I was. It's time for a change. And besides, I do declare, that plush mustache of yours has completely swooned me. A man as manly as you must attract all sorts of trouble. And I want to keep you safe. Why do her boobas move with her lip? Don't yours? So I dare say I'll be joining you on this little adventure. I assume that's fine, Mario. Flurry joined your party. She also raised slightly for some reason. Flurry's abilities, a primer. Press X and Flurry will exhale strong gusts of winds that can blow things away. She blows in the direction of an enemy, she can make its head spin for a bit. Hold X to make Flurry exhale continuously. Mario and the mommy milkers. Yeah. She can also do a body slam in battle, squashing enemies with her stage presence. So I'm kind of mixed on this. I don't know if that's supposed to be a fat joke or a booba joke. Or a fat booba joke. She can also aid Mario by using her Gale Force attack to blow enemies away. Stage and presence. As if tattoo that on your knuckles. The presence knuckle is gonna be all fucked up looking. This is wonderful. It's so nice that Flurry likes. Wait, I'm doing.
It's so nice Flurry likes you, Mario. Really, it's great. And more importantly, Flurry's chosen to join us.
Let's go to the Great Tree. Yep, so we got Flurry. She is probably in the... There are two partners in this game that are in a race for the bottom. I say it's not even close. The other one's way worse. A lot of people hate Flurry. I say Flurry has a notable gameplay niche. It's just that it's not one that many people are gonna pursue. So, I think she's a top. Wow. You're gonna just throw that out there. Anyways, I think her first two moves kind of sell her short. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Body Slam and Gale Force. This is an okay attack. It's a it sometimes insta-kills enemies, and it does give you full experience for doing it. Sorry, I was having a little congestion, but frankly, it is not hard to one-shot enemies in this game. You don't... You set me up saying she's at the bottom. Yeah, I know. I teed you up. Gale Force... Yeah, enemies aren't hard to one-round in this game. You're probably never going to need to use this, and Body Slam just is average damage. Its only niche is that it can target almost any enemy who is, like, not immune to contact, or, like, spiky. But, I mean, it doesn't do much damage. It's, I also think that, like, the outside is a bad place to use her, because she can't hurt the clefs without Gale Force. She can't hurt the Piranha Plants without Gale Force. And she's not notably better than Goombella at dealing with the puffs. Fundamentally, I think she doesn't make a good first impression, but as you upgrade her and it becomes more clear what her purpose is, I think she's fine. That's my Flurry review. I will also say, there's a card in Super Paper Mario that you can get of her that describes her as Rubenesque, which I think is an interesting word to use, because there's not a single chance that a kid is going to know what Rubenesque means. It's not about the sandwich. I don't even know. Well, you should know, because you're in art. Rubenesque beauty is basically just like full-figured, curvaceous. Basically, they were using like the really, really fancy way of saying she's thick. Where the fuck is Puny that he's making that noise? Okay. Yeah. 2C's thick. But, that being said, we got a flurry. We're making smooth progress. Next time will probably be Tuesday. I'll probably stream for much longer, because Tuesday's my day off. I don't have to worry about running away from work. I think Tuesday I might be able to get 2 chapters done, just depending on how long I ultimately feel like going. But I might have friends who want to do something, and if they do, that might change it. I don't know. I may be streaming, like, in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. Yeah, if you... I will probably still be up after you're done with D&D, so either we can do something, or I might still be doing this. I don't know. We will see. Other than that... I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, that's about it. I'll continue this on Tuesday because Monday I have my own tabletop game to attend to. And I've decided to move my workout from today to that day, just because I wasn't going to do anything super productive on Monday anyways, because I wake up at like 3, and like 3:30, and then I'm going to be in session until work at like 7:30, so I was like, if I'm not going to get much done tomorrow anyway, so I might as well work out on that day. Yeah, just normalizing the stream schedule. Thanks for all the randoms who have joined. I'll be seeing around. I'm also gonna try and get I might try and get the VODs uploaded to YouTube tomorrow. And once I do that, I'll be sure to link what channel you can find it, because I don't want to do that on my main channel. I want to save more edited content for my main channel. But we'll see. We'll get there. Alright, everyone have a good night. I'm gonna see if I can survive another shift at work.